Sorry about that, folks, but let's get back to where we were. I think we were loading. We were just outside the gun runners, and unfortunately, if we take our companions in, it will start a fight. So, we got to go to Edie. And have Edie wait. And then we'll do the same thing for Veronica.
You can't help but notice that the Brotherhood barely exists to these people out here. We're like an urban myth, no real presence on the outside. We just don't adapt like we should. Used to be that all you needed to get your way was a suit of power armor and a laser rifle.
Which sounds persuasive.
People are armed and organized. They're not afraid. But we still stick to our old approach because it's all we know.
1 second. I turned my monitors back on here. Get that up and running. Okay, there we go. All right, they're up there. Yeah, we're good. Okay, cool. All right, power armor and laser rifles. Hey, Terry, sorry about that. Had a crash, but we are back up and running now. So apologies for heading out. Thank you for sticking with me. Brothers living in the past eventually have to change. Worked so hard. They'll have to change.
I think you're right. We're getting desperate. Hardly enough people to sustain ourselves as a chapter. They'll see the light, sooner or later. But I get the feeling if I don't take matters into my own hands, the change won't come in time to make a difference.
Yeah, Veronica is very interested in trying to bring the Brotherhood out of the bunker.
Should have brought something to read.
Which is not something they want to do. And we're going to help her out with some of that. And then we are... Well, we're not going to... We're going to probably ensure that the Brotherhood are not going to be a problem. And by that I mean we are going to do something pretty evil. That's okay. That's the run. Alright, let's try this again. That went better than last time. The goal is just to slip in, get those specs, and slip out. And now that we don't have Veronica with us, it should be easier. Okay, nobody's here. Uh-oh. Okay. Slip on over to the computer. Download the manufacturing specs. Cool. What else is here? Vendortron naming. Can we stop calling the Vendortron a Vendortron? Let's give it a proper name like Bob. We're not calling it Bob. We'll vote on it at the end of the week. Please come up with something decent. Camp McCarran order. Missile Launcher 7, Missiles 200. We'd like this expedited if possible. The situation of the dam requires it. Persona non grata. One of the Crimson Caravan guards, identified as Robert Wilson, decided it'd be funny to take a shot at our Vendortron. He's lucky he didn't get a 308 through his idiot skull. Currently negotiating with McLafferty for reparations, but in the meantime, we need to update the Vendortron's recognition software to filter out all Crimson Caravan employees. We'll also need to pull some strings over at McCarran to make sure they're temporarily barred from purchasing ammo there as well. Okay. It sure seems like they are in tight with the NCR. And have it in for the Crimson Caravan Company. Alright, now that we have slipped back out of there. And no one is the wiser. And the last thing we have to do is go talk to Henry Jameson. I believe Henry Jameson is inside Freeside.
I've been thinking. The real problem with the Brotherhood is that we isolate ourselves. Our training is top-notch, our technology gives us an advantage, but when it all comes down to it, we're losing because we shun the outside world. We always make enemies, never allies. We refuse to recruit outsiders or see the value in their simpler technologies.
Well, why don't you do something about it?
I don't know. I'm still thinking about what kind of role we could take on that would give us the best chance of survival. But I think things are starting to come together. I know the odds aren't good, but I gotta try. I can't lose them.
Let's get going.
Aw, just when the standing around was getting exciting.
Hey, thanks for the 1K on TikTok. Sorry about the trouble earlier, but appreciate you for that. Let's see, real quick for Edie. Let's bring you all along as well. Reinitiate. Cool, now we got them back. Awesome. Let's see. All right, so let's go into Freeside. So Freeside is the outer Vegas area. Let's see, real quick. Now we're still stealthed, so these folks will not know that we're there. Okay, Freeside each gate. We have lots of bodyguards. So this is where everybody who cannot afford to get into Vegas lives, and as you can see here, it's not great.
Over here.
Watch out!
Hold still. Let me shoot you. There you go. Boom.
They killed him.
We sure did. All right, my stealth boy wore off. Now folks can see me. But yes, we can get mugged in here. It's kind of a dangerous spot. This is the old Mormon fort. It is a Followers of the Apocalypse clinic. We will definitely be doing some stuff in there. But first, we're going to go to a place called the Atomic Wrangler.
That stuff we're not even allowed to sell, people. Only at...
And here's the Kings, where the first of the 4 leaders we have to eat are located.
Come to the Silver Rush for all your energy weapon needs.
Ah, yes, the Silver Rush. All right. So we're going to pop in here, and this Henry Jameson cat should be in here somewhere. I believe... Let's see. Where's... Oh, there's you. Hey, Henry Jameson.
Shove off. You're making my luck turn bad.
Yeah, you have no idea how bad your luck's about to be.
Fuck no. No matter what that old bitch McLafferty says, my dad said I could be in charge of the New Vegas branch. Besides, I got into a little money trouble with the Omertas. If I quit the Crimson Caravan, how am I supposed to get the money to gamble?
Okay, I can't pass that speech check, unfortunately. Let's see. Maybe we can make a deal. What do you want from the Crimson Caravan in exchange for quitting?
I want my debt with the Omertas paid off. And I want one of those severance package things. Yeah, a big one.
Okay, I'm going to say never mind. Because, yeah, we're going to have to pump speech. So I think what we should probably do is go do Vault 22. We are currently outside of Vegas. But real quick, before we go further, let's just head on up to the gate so you guys can see what we're in for.
What's up? Lasers, plasma, pistols, grenades.
So it'll load in a moment, but this is the main gate into Vegas. Into the actual Vegas. There it is. Oh my goodness, thank you guys. Let's see, let me get my TikTok screen up and running again so I can see how many likes have come through. Oh, so we're at 2K. Thank you for that. There we go. Alrighty. So this will let us know what we have to do in order to get in. Is we need a pass to get on into the strip. As you can see here, the place is guarded by a ton of Securitrons who look very similar to Victor.
You look new to Freeside, so here's a little advice, friend. Don't go past the Southgate greeter without talking to it first.
That is good advice. All right, why wouldn't I want to go past it?
Those bots are programmed to vaporize anyone who enters the fenced-in area without authorization from the greeter.
Oh, thanks for the advice. Who are you?
The name's Old Ben. I've been living in Freeside since the day I was born.
Okay, what's your story, Ben?
I've done a bit of everything around here. Courier, butcher, crier, escort, gun for hire. Some of which I'm not proud of, but I do my best to help around town when needed.
Okay. You said escort, like armed guard?
Well, I suppose you could look at it that way, but I was packing a whole different kind of heat.
Heyo.
No, escort just sounds better than man-whore.
I don't know. You got paid for sex?
Yep. I was damn good at my job, too.
I appreciate someone who takes
After a
pride in their
while,
work.
I just felt like a piece of meat and had to quit.
Yeah, I suppose so. All right, let's see. Courier? I used to be a courier before I got shot in the head. Talk about something else.
All right.
Okay, and goodbye.
Bye.
We'll deal with Old Ben here in a bit. It is going to be very important to... Oh, wait a minute. So this is what happens when you try to run past the guards.
Watch out!
And of course, you're not going to be able to even get in anyway. And goodbye. So that guy is, that guy's dead. All right, let's talk to the Securitron.
Submit to a credit check, or present your passport before proceeding to the gate. Trespassers will be shot.
Okay. Now, if we want to, and this is kind of a fun thing, we can bypass all of this because our science level is high enough. We can actually just figure out what the bypass code is, and they'll just let us in. Let's see, there's a credit check.
Admission to the strip requires an official passport, or proof that you are carrying the required minimum balance. These policies prevent less reputable persons from entering, and ensure a good time will be had by all who enter the strip.
Okay. So we will, just for the sake of it, let's do this. But we are going to do some of the quests around Freeside today because there is some important stuff that we unlock.
Thank you, madam. You may proceed.
And now the strip is unlocked. I just want to make sure that everybody saw kind of like what that would look like when we eventually get there. All right. So I think the next step, is going to be, I'm going to get some food and water because it's going to take a little while for us to finish this next section. But I think we should go do Vault 22 because that's going to get us some much needed XP. And then we can pump speech and we can get speech up to 50 and start working on these quests. Because it looks like these are going to be just a lot more of a pain if we can't pass those barter and speech checks. Hey, sister. Hello there. Good to see you. Had a day already. We did have a crash midstream, so I had to get everything up and running again, but we're officially here now. So all is well. How are you? Also got the old Mormon fort. There's a couple of little places that are selling barbecue and the like. Nothing crazy. I don't know if you have water. I think it's just food. Yeah, it's just food. Okay. All right. I think what we should do, I think we can crash the old Mormon fort. Let's do that until daytime. See if there's any empty beds we can use. Old Mormon fort. This is, the followers of the apocalypse set up a free clinic outside town. Why don't we... And then I got to figure out what I need to do to get Arcade, who is around here somewhere. Now, I am very dehydrated. Morning. That is unfortunate for me. There's Arcade. Hey, Arcade.
Hi. If you're looking for medical help, try the other doctors. I'm just a researcher. Not even a particularly good one.
What kind of research?
Oh, you know, finding alternative treatments for common illnesses and injuries. Stim packs out of barrel cacti and other fantastic improbabilities. As far as fruitless wastes of time go, it's quite noble in its aims.
Okay, what's the goal?
For the past 100 years or so, the followers have managed to get by using salvaged medical supplies from the old world. But the side effect of medical success is that more people live longer. Funny how that works.
Funny indeed.
Eventually, we'll run out of hospitals to loot. We need new ways to produce those supplies, or maybe old ways if this research goes anywhere.
Oh, you know what? I didn't bring YouTube Shorts back on. Let me do that real quick. There we go. Boom. All right. Let's see. You don't sound so enthusiastic about it.
I'm enthusiastic about helping people, but nihil novi sub sole.
Isn't that the language of Caesar's Legion?
Caesar can cite Cato to suit his purpose. Many people have spoken Latin. Some of them were quite pleasant. It's unfortunate that the language is now associated with the gentleman across the river.
I suppose so. Okay. Let's see. Let's go talk about
Certainly.
something else. So Arcade is potentially a follower. We can get him to join us here. Why did you research instead of providing medical assistance?
Not all followers are people persons.
Hey, thanks for the 4K on TikTok.
I have no problem with Julie sticking me back here. Out of sight, out of mind. There are worse things one can be, though I do admit it is a bit boring. Though it has a noble goal, I don't think this research will yield much fruit. No pun intended.
Why don't you come with me?
No offense intended, but why should I go anywhere with you?
I'm going after a man named Benny for revenge. I need someone to keep him patched up. Okay, so we need to get to 75 speech to get him.
Pulling bullets out of a vengeance-crazed drifter is truly a noble step up from tending to the downtrodden of Freeside. But I think I'll pass.
Okay, so he's not going to come with us just yet, I don't think.
Hello again.
Let's see. Do you need any help?
Me specifically? No. I'm sure Julie Farkas does, though. Lab coat, pointy hair. Answers to the name Julie Farkas, strangely enough.
Yeah, he's
I'm
so
sure
dry.
she can find something for you to do. It might be kind of...
Hey, monkey.
depressing,
Yeah, I love this game.
Caveat Samaritanus.
You with the Latin again. Let's see. We talked about this already. Okay. Why don't you come with me?
No offense.
All right, so there is no way to do this without passing that speech check. Okay, so we've really got to... I was going to do a low speech run, but it seems like that is going to really limit us. So maybe we're going to have to.
Hey.
I was looking around for someone who can sell me anything. There's Beatrix. We'll need her later. She's not a follower, but it's important.
I've been around a while.
Or she's important to a later
Currently working
quest.
for the followers as a gun for hire, but it's getting rather dull. Aside from protecting them from the occasional thug looking to intercept supply shipments, there isn't much to do around here. The one researcher I liked, who I could chat up about liquor, got transferred. And the rest of the docs are pretty uptight about my kind of fun.
You're kind of fun? Bet you've seen a lot over the years.
I've been around long enough to observe the patterns of human behavior. Physical and mental anguish are especially exciting to explore.
Well, that's cryptic.
Hey, who doesn't enjoy a little pinch and squeal every once in a while?
Okay, then. Let's see.
What do you have in mind?
Do you have anything for sale? You do. Got any advice to share?
Time you enjoy wasting isn't wasted time.
That's a pretty good one.
Bye.
All right. Let's see. But I do need to get water, and it looks like Julie Farkas is not around. So before we go to Vault 22... let's figure out how we accomplish that. I think... let's see. Where is the place we can get water?
We've got stuff we're not even allowed to sell, people. Only at Mick and Ralph's.
Let's see. And the NCR is... the NCR still likes us for now. And I think they have a little station over here where they give out stuff to NCR citizens only, which is not really ingratiating them with the locals who are not members of the NCR. But since the NCR likes me, I bet they're willing to give me something that I can use to work this dehydration off. All right, it's over here. And then, yeah, we're going to go to that vault that Dr. Hildern mentioned that has all the plants spewing out of it, and no idea why. Oh, wait, ruined store, we need a key. We don't. Is it back here? No, this is a separate thing. Okay. We'll go to Crimson Caravan. I know they have water for sale, because I've already had some. And we can go from here. Yeah. All right. So we pump speech instead of energy weapons, which is not ideal, but that's okay. We got speech up to 75.
Hey, you looking to buy or sell?
And what you got for sale? All right. I think I bought out all your dirty water. Let's see. That is not a permanent one, unfortunately. Okay, here we go. You know what? Just give me all of them.
See ya.
Okay, I'm over encumbered, but I won't be for long. Let's start drinking. Okay, now I'm still not in a great spot. These are still pretty high. Let's see. I have some gecko steak. That'll help with the food. Is that Brock flour? Wait, okay, not much. I think we might need some additional food.
Hey there. You looking to buy?
Now we can. Okay, there we go. That doesn't have food on it, though. I don't know that... maybe he doesn't have food. Let's see. He does not sell food. Okay.
See ya.
We'll probably get some in there. Be all right. Okay. All right, so we have minor dehydration. Nothing too bad. And I think the next step is we're going to go to... there stands the grass. Which is all... oh, wait. What's going on with that? Hey, Austin Sparks. What's up? Enter Vault 22 and find and download the research data there. Okay. Let's see. Now, Vault 22, there we go, is over here. So I think what we do is we're going to go to the Thorn, fast travel here, and then just go west. You love Fallout? Excellent. I am doing a couple of evil playthroughs for a video that I'm working on. And so this is going to be part of that. And I'm stoked about it. I think it's going to be fun. So we are doing a Legion playthrough, as you can imagine. If you, of course, you know this game, you know very well what that means. And we are going to be getting the cannibal perk, the Meat of Champions, which is about the most evil thing you can do in this game. So I'm really excited about it. Oh, man. How's your day, Austin? What are you up to? I should play the 2 one? You mean Fallout 2? Good one. It's definitely a little bit older. There can get a little bit of hydration from that. Hey, Jade. Good to see you. How's it going? Hope you had a good Christmas. I definitely did. And we're continuing on with our Legion playthrough right now. Going to go find Vault 22. You had a good Merry Christmas. Glad to hear it. Eat that barrel cactus fruit. That's good hydration.
Might as well be throwing rocks.
And goodbye. Hey, HBR Gaming. Good to see you. You wish let's see, you had a gaming set like mine? Oh, thanks, Austin. Yeah, this is a lot of fun to play on. And it's been great to, like, you know, just get to experience that with some other people, you know? Happy holidays to you, NGPR Gaming. What'd you get up to? All right, I think that's it. Let's see. I've got 2 barrel cactus fruit. Okay. That'll give me a little bit of hydration. Oh, we got our first Cazador. Oh, man. These things. These freaking things. So nobody really knew what a Cazador... I mean, unless you, like, were familiar with, like, you know, that part of the region. I didn't know what a Cazador was, at least. And so there is now kind of a meme about these things that they are just absolute pains in the butt. Because those are some pretty high-level enemies. They will mess you up if you're not careful. So we're going to give that thing a wide berth. They have a $4 million racing sim set up. That's pretty cool. That's I think you got a better setup than I do. If that's the case, I'm going to have some more of this barrel fruit. There we go. Okay, all right. No more dehydration. But it looks like, okay, we are going to have to go over here by the Cazador. Now, I've been avoiding VATS for most of this playthrough, but I'm just going to have to use it here. Just because these things are just way too fast. Unless, of course, I luck out. And it just flies right into my crosshairs like that. That was appreciated. Oh, freaking Cazador. That's why, if you play Baldur's Gate 3, you know, there's a character named Cazador, and every time they mention his name, that's all I can think about. It's good. Have I played the newest Fallout? Do you mean 76? I have not played 76. I played 4. But I'm just not really into, like, MMOs and live service games. I feel like I'm in the wrong spot. Okay, so it's up this way. So it's not... It's different from what my quest marker says. So that was throwing me off. Where are you, Vault 20? I'm just going to make a... Oh, wait, no, okay, it is there. Oh, you're playing now where you're watching? Oh, cool. Are you playing 76? And yeah, look at this. Very, very green little area here. With a couple of those mantises. Oh, wonderful. Awesome. Appreciate that. Good to have you here. And here we are at Vault 22, which has been opened. Which is bad news for me. And it's been completely overrun with plants. And unfortunately, I wish I could say that's all it's overrun with, but I would be wrong. Take that junk food. We might need it. Programmer's Digest. We don't really need pre-war books. In Fallout 3, you could sell those pre-war books off, but not so much anymore. Restored terminal. System integrity compromised. Vault 22 expedition. Let's see. I've established temporary camp inside the entrance of the vault. Power inside is minimal, but still running. And I managed to hack into one of the security terminals. The log shows several people have entered the vault over the past few months, but none have left. It's getting late, so I'll resume the expedition in the morning. Okay. Have I watched the show Fallout? So I've watched the first season, and I did like it. I'm waiting until the second season is all out, and then I'm going to watch the whole thing. But I know the second season takes place in New Vegas, so, like, and that's my favorite Fallout game, so, like, I'm really excited for it. Growth in the interior matches the exterior to a T. It's a little surprising given the scarcity of sunlight in the entrance room, but even more surprising that they seem to have originated from further below. Maybe that fool Hildred was onto something after all. If my Pip-Boy's on the fritz, I'll try to keep a running log of my discoveries in whatever computers I can find and collate the data before leaving. Okay. now we have a pretty big area here. Now, because I have been putting stuff into repair, I might be able to fix them. Okay, repair 50. Oh, and okay. How's my repair right now? 45. Do I have a fix in things? I do. Cool. Now I have repair 55. Repair the elevator. Excellent. Okay, I'm going to leave it alone for now, but that'll be really helpful. It's amazing. Oh, good. I'm glad that they did a good job with it. I'd be so mad if they didn't. All right, so we're going to head down to the oxygen recycling floor. I think got a big old overgrown lab. What all is in here? Now, luckily, we can science our way through anything right now. Oop, they're fighting something.
That's enough of that.
We got to watch out for these little piles here, because we are not as alone as you might think. Where you see these like little concentrations of plants, you might find something we really don't want. Okay, let's see. Activate restore terminal. Let's see. Noise complaint. Could maintenance look into the ductwork here on level 2 again? I know you guys took a look at this last week, but I swear the noise is back. I even have other people who can back me up on the time too. Okay. If I live in California, let's see, you can get like a lot of goods. Like there's a store where you live. Probably it's where you get all your PC stuff. Yeah, I live in California. I'm in San Francisco. So right now I'm pretty good on PC stuff. I was thinking about getting an upgraded GPU the next time NVIDIA releases that, but it looks like they might not be releasing new GPUs, at least as many of them, for a while. So normally I get like the refreshed 80 model, if you know your GPUs. And it looks like normally like they probably are not going to be doing the 5080 Super like they said they were going to. All right, so we have entry 3, 4, and 5. The level seems to be devoted entirely to the atmospheric effects of plants. Let's see, with the concentration on producing plants with a high oxygen yield. Given the problems these vaults were known to have, it seems like a reasonable avenue of research. Do you have a 5090? No, I have a 3080 Ti in this computer right now, and then in my streaming PC, I have a 4080 Super, which is like a 4080 Ti. You know, so pretty good ones. But usually, what I'll do is I'll skip a generation and then get like the refreshed model. So they were gonna do a 5080 Super. And now NVIDIA is like, yeah, well, we're making money hand over fist on doing AI cards. So I think we're just going to do that instead. You have a 5985. That'd be, that sounds like a prototype you got there. Let's see, it's strange, but some of the sections of the machinery down here appear to have been modified for some unknown purpose. The restraints regarding oxygen content and systemic pressure have been bypassed. I've been hearing some strange chittering for a while now. And finally discovering its source, there's some kind of giant mantises that have taken up residence inside the vault. I almost ran smack into one the other day, but the creatures don't appear to react to my presence at all. Perhaps the others sent me here to run afoul of the creatures, but I can't see, or sent here to run afoul of the creatures. Can't see how a few scattered insects could pose much of a problem to experienced mercs. Okay. Now we got you, Boar.
I do not believe we have met before. I have the singular distinction of being designated as Boar.
Well, hello, Boar. Have you seen a ghoul named Keely around here?
Why, yes. The master was here some time ago. Do you have business with her?
I've been sent to look for her. Where is she?
I couldn't say exactly. She went down to the lower levels some time ago and hasn't been back since. Do you suppose something has happened to her?
Well, I hope not, but it's possible. I'll go look for her.
Oh, thank you. The master can really be a bother sometimes, but she has a good heart. Now I must get back to computing protein sequences. Please tell the master to hurry back if you see her.
Will do. All right. She may be down in the lower levels, it would seem. Any of those I can use? No, okay. Now, luckily, we repaired the elevator. So we can skip some of this stuff here. Ooh, yeah, there's a big old hole in the wall. That's no good. Okay, what do we got here? Check inventory. Okay, that doesn't really help me, but good to know that's there. Can't get in here, obviously. I'm just going to check the local map, because this place can be kind of a maze, as you can probably tell. Let's see. And so it appears we're going to have to go down. All right, So this was that room that we couldn't enter with the big hole in there. So it looks like we're gonna have to get into that room, but we have to do it another way. So I'm gonna follow this marker back to the elevators. Oh wait, no, too far. Okay, here's the elevator. Now we fixed it. Let's see. Let's see if this is the correct one to go to. It is. All right, cool. So there's something we can do up ahead. Excuse me. The repair job does make this a little faster to get through. Where are they? I know they're here. There's one. I've gained the Lord Death perk. So those things are going to be here from now on. We just have to deal with them. Not because I want to. Let's turn the light on. There we go. Okay. We've got kind of the secret back cave area here, and I have to figure out how to get into that. I believe it's through here, but I think we need a key. Let's see. Security request. Assistant Mathers went into the caves at 1846 and still hasn't returned, requesting security escort for science personnel to conduct a search. Medical emergency. Dr. Peters just returned with one of the security escorts who is horribly wounded. When I asked where the other security officer was, he just paled and shook his head. In the meantime, Dr. Bailey has ordered the door to the cave sealed until a further investigation can take place. And just help. Is anyone down there? Security's trying to hold off. Well, I don't know what they're trying to hold off. Please send security at once. With Dr. Bailey watching over his sick wife and daughter in their quarters down in the common area, I'm officially in charge of the level, and I'm requesting security at once. Okay, so things are not going well. Cave door access terminal. Until further notice, the door to the caves is to be sealed at all times by order of Administrator Bailey. Access denied. Contact admin for clearance. All right, so cannot go through here without the key, and I believe that we get that on the lower floors. Let's head back to the elevator. Do a little bit of looking around first. If there's any loot to get. I don't think there's anything in there. Okay, entry 6. I found some of the bodies of the scientists that live here. They appear to be overgrown with some form of lichen. They blend in so well with the other growth that I walked by several of them without even noticing them. I've taken the proper precautions, but the lichen doesn't seem to be contagious, at least to ghouls. Okay, so this must probably Keeley who's writing this. This level appears to be where they performed most of the research NCR is interested in. I've been able to collect a little, but the vast majority of the data from the research done here is inaccessible. I'll have to find the main backup and download from there. See so. Okay. All right, there's the elevator. Let's go down to the common areas. Alrighty. Now let's see. I think we need to get through this zone. And eventually we will find the key. This is just restrooms. I don't think there's anything of note in here. Sometimes there's like little first aid kits. No, there's not. All right. I could also use some water. Not me. Evie could use some water, I should say. Overseer's office. There's usually something in here. Maybe. Anybody home? No. Okay, good. All right. I think we're still safe. Unlock crew quarters. Unlock data backup. Unlock cavern access. Override engage the door site. Okay. All right. So we still need the key. So I can't get into the cavern access yet. We have crew quarters and data backup are now available. Keeley was headed to the data backup. All right. Nothing here. So let's see. And I believe if we head downstairs... You friend, Sentry? I think you are. So this was where everybody was living, as you can see here. Everyone in Vault 22 is long dead. Any bottle caps? Okay. No, that helps me. All right. What about in here? If not, we may have to like manually go downstairs, but that's okay. Ooh, entries 8 and 9. I guess no one will miss this ridiculous trivia game. The questions weren't even that hard. It looks like this is where most people were when they died. The medical reports I found suggested that most of them succumbed to some kind of airborne infection. I'm going to see if I can convert some of the grow lamps into UV spectrometers to test the air for contaminants. After numerous attempts, I found a range that highlights the particles in the air that I believe killed everyone in this vault. Preliminary tests show them to be spores of some kind. I've set up spectrometers on several of the levels now, and the concentration appears to increase in the lower levels. At this point, I'm concerned the plants may constitute a danger to the people of the NCR. That's probably true. And us as well. Let's see. Is this the... Yes, lower levels where we're going. Crew quarters is now open. Alright, I'm watching all these bushes. Some of them are going to... Oh, there's one. Utility. Anything in here? Ticket 1, strange noises. Noises in vents. Send a team to inspect. Source of problem not detected. Gas leak. Reports of possible gas leak. Several people complain of coughing, fits, and other respiratory symptoms. Complete diagnostic of air circulation system. Discovered minor discrepancies in the mass of the air being pumped through the vault, but no harmful gases detected. Also, a strange residue was detected on the air filters, which has been forwarded for identification. Swaps with the filters just in case. Where the power is. Don't need energy cells. Okay. What else is here? Oop. They spotted somebody. I guess I missed them. And goodbye. Alright. Almost up to being able to get that speech check. Alright, this is all just the cases of the flavor text. Ooh, dirty water. Yes. Never thought I would be so excited to drink dirty water, but here we are. And crew quarters is unlocked now. So we're still looking for the key that allows us to get into the cavern. And I believe we find it in here. Oh, there's somebody. There we are. Cave door key card. Oh! Alright, so let's see. We'll take a quick look at the other ones here, but I think we are ready to go now that we got the key card. Can't move forward. All right, let's get back to the elevator. Saw somebody move out here. Let's see, before I cut across, are we... Oh, I see you. All right, so what we're going to do is head back up to the upper level. Head back to level 2. Was it 2 or 3? No, I think it's level 3. Yeah, I think it's food production. Let's make sure. Yeah, it is. All right, cool. All right, so we're headed back. Watching everybody. Headed back to where that lock was. Alright, it's not here. There it is. Okay, disengage lock. Access granted. In we go. Oh. Sort of.
Gotcha.
Oh, got another one. Ah, so close to a level up. Got another one over here. You.
Hey.
I'm just taking him out for the XP. Not there yet. Almost. Ooh. What is this? We've got... Ha! There we go. All right. So we're going to pump speech. We're still not going to make it all the way. I'd love to get speech up to 75. Tactical strategist. Overall damage is by 10. Don't care about that. Okay. We had said that I was going to do Fortune Finder next, and I think we will do that. So that's going to give me additional bottle caps. So it's going to increase the amount of bottle caps I find in and around the world. And I think we've gotten all of these guys here now. All right, so now we're in pest control, and we're in the area we could not access before. Let's see, EDC something. Whoa.
Hey.
Elevator and stairs. We want to go deeper in. Oh.
Got my eyes.
I forget, those things can, like, shoot poison at you. They just didn't notice me for some reason, which I'm grateful for. Anybody in here? No. I think we're good. Activate this terminal. I cannot. Okay, open door. Lockpick hard. That's okay. Not this side. Okay, closer. Go close. A little further. There we go. 59. That just the... Okay, disengage lock. It's already disengaged. We got it. Okay, so now we've got... This is the room, or this is a room, where whatever was in here was able to rip through the wall. And I believe this is where we find Keely. She might be over there.
Hey.
We'll take out everything in here again for the XP. It's all just mantises. I think. No, we got some of those plants too. I appreciate Veronica's drawing all my fire.
For the Brotherhood.
Hey, Keely.
Took your sweet time. I suppose the NCR sent you?
No, Hildern asked me to.
She's such a dear. Not like that pompous little pedant she works for.
Yeah.
But that's neither here nor there. These plants have gotten completely out of control. I've got a plan to deal with them, but I'll need your help.
Oh, yeah? Okay, how much you paying?
So, you're one of those, huh? Fine. I'll give you all the money I have.
That's not a number, Keely.
Meet me on the second level, and I'll explain more.
Fine. All right, so we'll meet her on the second level. But first, I'm going to farm some XP here real quick. Take out anyone I can find. Like you. There we go. Not a lot of XP, but it's something. Gets me closer to speech 75. Don't see anything here. All right, I think we have cleared the room. All right, so we head back to the second floor, go talk to Keely, figure out how we solve this thing. Oh, wait, one more.
Trouble.
Well, sort of. Oop, hit Veronica. That's no good. Sorry. Sorry, Ronnie. How do we get out of here again? Let's see, there was a way up. Kind of near one of the corners. I got totally turned around here. I know we're not trapped in here. Hey, Eeps God. I'm not sure what that means. I hope it's good. Apologies, I can't quite read Cyrillic. All right. Okay, back to the lab. Now to the elevator. So there was that, let's see, there was that robot boar in the lab on the second floor. And that's where we have to go. Oh, there's Keely.
What's this? Did you do these repairs?
I did.
Not bad. Not bad at all.
Why, thank you, Keely.
Saves me time, I guess. See you upstairs.
See you upstairs. All right. Now, the lab that Keely was talking about is right over here. There she is. Keely, why are you walking into walls?
Good, you're here. Ready to begin?
Sure. As long as I'm getting paid for this.
You really have a one-track mind, you know that?
I know.
Anyway, listen up. Time is of the essence, so I'll be brief. This place is filled with spores that are toxic to humans, and we need to get rid of them. I've pumped the vault full of a highly flammable gas that, once ignited, should destroy the vast majority of spores. There's one problem, though.
What's that?
The gas becomes semi-inert on exposure to oxygen, meaning the gas will have to be ignited close to where it's being introduced.
Oh yeah, this is actually kind of a pain.
Find the vents where the gas is being pumped and ignite it. Oh, and survive the resulting blast.
Because it's real easy to die. How exactly should I ignite the gas?
In the area where the gas is active, any kind of fire or explosion should do the trick. Hell, even lasers would do the job. If you don't have anything...
Hey, Risky does it.
I've got some grenades in my bag in the corner that you can use.
I do need that. All right. Any idea where these vents are?
I set the gas to pump into the 5th level since that's where the concentration of spores was highest. I'd start looking there. Typically, these vaults...
We're still going through our evil playthrough, Risky does it.
Systems. Look for a wall with 2 of them almost side by side. There's one just around the corner outside this lab if you need an example.
All right.
Good. Return to me when it's done.
Okay, so let's grab those grenades, because those do help. Because we do need to buy ourselves some time. Unfortunately, this is a little bit difficult to execute. And often will result in somebody dying. So we're definitely going to save before we attempt this. All right, so we're down on the lower floors. There are 2 vents that Keely is pumping gas into. This is the lowest floor. And if we can locate those, and here's one. You can see here, you can see the kind of waving a little bit. Uh-oh. Oh, boy. Okay, guys, be careful. That is right near the gas. And now you see the problem. Let's try that again. So what I think we'll have to do... Can I close these doors? I can. Guys, come in here. All right, Edie, wait. I'm going to close this area. And get you both in here. Okay, Veronica, you wait here too.
What's up?
Well, I don't
Should've
want you to
brought something
die.
read.
So if we close all the doors, they will survive. And will not accidentally trigger everything like they just did. Okay. So here's where we were. Now, there is a safe room right here. And we've got the data backup. This is the download that Keely wanted me to do. So we could leave right now, but we can get more XP if we go through this. And I think we can shoot this thing in here and be all right. Get out of here. Let's stim up real quick. There we go. So let's save. I want to... Yeah, those things are there. Oh, how does that thing cripple me? Come on now. Look at that thing. All right. So what we can do is we can throw the grenade out there, shut this door, and then it'll fry everything outside. I'm going to hold for a second. All right, let's see. Let's go to weapons. Frag grenades. No, that's not what I wanted. Okay. Try that again. That was going to go very badly. All right. Yeah, back through here. And then, yeah, wait
What's
here.
up? Should have brought something to read.
Edie, you need to be inside here. Come on. There we are. Now you wait. Okay, close this door. Close this door. Open up this guy. Get our data. Yeah, there we go. Better. Just in case. Okay, it's not blowing up just yet. All right. Okay, let's try this again. Items, weapons, frag grenade, save before we do anything. Close! Oh, man. Okay, it didn't close, but we survived. That's all right. Could have been worse. All right, we got the key 35. Let's go get our companions. Sounds like we've done it. Oh, it blew the door off. All right, Veronica's all right. They're both fine. Let's go. Oh, wait. I gotta...
What's up?
Get them back. Let's get going.
Aw,
Just when the standing around was getting exciting. All right, and then we got Edie. Reinitiate. Cool. All right, now we got them both again. We're gonna head back up to the second floor. Go check in with Keely. Hey, Keely.
Ah, good. You survived. I was beginning to think you hadn't. You'll be pleased to know that the spore should no longer be a problem.
I am pleased.
Now all that's left is to ensure that none of this ever happens again. The research that led to these abominations must be erased.
What needs to be done?
I've managed to create a connection to the Vault's backup system from here. I just have to remotely delete all the files, and we're done here.
Good riddance. These files have caused enough trouble.
Indeed. This should only take a minute. Just a few more moments and... That's strange. The system says that the files were accessed recently.
Oh, really?
And copied to an external source.
Weird.
You wouldn't happen to know anything about that, would you?
Let's see. No, I've been too busy rescuing you. Could someone else have done it?
It's possible. I've spent the last few days in a cave, after all.
For all we know, that man sent someone immediately after you to swipe the data while you posed as mantis bait.
Yeah, that's probably what happened.
About it, I suppose. All we can do is delete what's here, and that's done. I've unlocked the door, so you're free to run along now. Although it pains me to say it, I wouldn't have made it out of here without your help. If you're heading back toward McCarran, tell Dr. Williams that she has my thanks as well.
Okay. And that is the end of that quest.
Move along, please.
So let's see. I'm going to head back and turn that in. And see if we can get some more XP and maybe pump our speech stat a little bit more. All right, first level entrance. Here's the main entrance. I think we've taken out everything in here. Let's get back out to the Mojave. There we go. All right, let's do a little fast travel action over to McCarran. Go turn this in. Oh, wait, there's enemies nearby.
Uh-oh.
Oh, there they are. Yep, one more, and goodbye. All right, I do need a lot of XP to get to 14, so I don't think we're there yet. Let's see. But luckily, we... Oh, wait. Are you a merchant?
Hey there. Need anything?
Yeah, I need water.
Sure. Here's what I got.
You have water. Dirty water 2. How about some purified water? 1.
Another satisfied customer.
And goodbye.
Stay safe.
Okay. All right. Let's drink some of this water we just acquired. There we go. All right, we head over to Dr. Hildern's office. Turn in the quest, get the reward. And let's see if that'll pump us up enough. If not, we could do some of the Legion quests here. This is kind of that area of the game where they're going to start asking you to pick sides. You don't have to yet. But eventually, we're going to have to choose one of 4 options. Either helping the Legion, helping Mr. House, helping the NCR, or just burning it all down and ruling it ourselves. Which is what I think we'll ultimately do. But we're going to do a Legion playthrough between now and then. Hey, Williams.
Keeley just called in. You should have heard the director. But wait up. Now look here. She wouldn't let him finish a sentence. Just reamed him out for sending all those people to the vault. I've never seen his face so red and twitchy.
Oh,
Thanks
to
for
hear
keeping her safe. Here's the caps I promised. I knew I had a good feeling about you.
Okay, and goodbye.
Thanks again. Really, I owe you.
All right, now then, Hildern.
I received a pleasant call from Dr. Keeley.
Oh, was it?
Seems we have you to thank for keeping her alive. Very charitable of you.
Okay, got the data.
Wonderful. Excellent work. Let me see it. It'll take a moment to decode on my terminal.
Make it fast. I want my caps.
If the data's intact, you'll get your reward. I gave my word. I'm not the kind of wasteland savage you're used to dealing with. I think Williams' decryption algorithms seem to be working. Yes, here it is. The data is mostly uncorrupted. This will make the board of directors finally sit up and take notice.
Well, okay.
Here then, as promised, an agreeable sum payable upon delivery of the data. You've more than done your part.
Why, thank you, Dr. Hildern. 1,200 caps. Heck yes. Yeah, you owe me more.
You want to renegotiate your contract? This is a very serious matter. You do understand that, don't you?
I do.
I realize that one's word counts for a little in the wasteland, but amongst civilized people, one doesn't just demand more than one has agreed to.
Good thing I'm not civilized. Ah, darn it. All right, still don't have it. No civil.
If you're unhappy with the terms of our agreement, then consider this an object lesson.
Alrighty.
In the future, I'm sure you'll consider your agreements and contracts more carefully. Now, here is the sum we agreed to. Of course. We're all very grateful for your efforts, and I'll make certain that you're credited in our final report. Good day to you.
Good day, Dr. Hildern. All right. Let's see. No, we still have a ways. Oh, what? Nope. Scratch that. We are good. Okay, cool. Speech. This will get me to 60. 62. All right, we're on... Let's see. Turret Expert. Purifier. Melee and armed weapons. No, don't want it. Let's see. With the light step perk, you'll never set up an enemy's mines or floor-based traps. That could be cool. With the adamantium skeleton perk, your limbs only receive 50% of the damage normally. That actually is very good. We're doing that one. Because, yeah, doctor's bags are not easy to come across in the wild. So if we could get crippled less, that would be great. Okay. All right, so we got 62 speech. Let's see if that's enough to go help out against this Legion prisoner. We got here. We're looking for Boyd. Are you Boyd? You are not. There's the monorail. So attached to the airport is a monorail that takes you directly to the strip. Man, I wish Vegas actually had one of them. I don't know why they don't. There is a monorail at the strip, it just does not go to the airport. I think the taxi drivers lobbied against it and got that taken out. Okay, can't go in there.
With the prisoner right now. Boy, is she pissed.
All right, well, let's see. That's just the prison. Okay. Any bottle caps? Not the good ones. Oh, whoops. Okay. A little bit of an overreaction. Let's try this again. All right, one more time. Speech. Just pump that. Okay. We did adamantium skeleton. I picked up a bottle cap, and they all tried to murder me. All right, let's try this again, and help out with the prisoner. I was looking for Boyd. I almost picked the wrong side. Yeah, she's over here. All right, so Boyd is in there with a Legion prisoner. Can't go in here. There she is. Hey, Carrie Boyd.
You stick out like a sore thumb around here. You sure you're in the right place?
Oh, you need any help?
Yeah. So far, this has gone exactly as expected. Poorly. But with the work you've done for NCR already, you might be just what I've been looking for. We captured an honest-to-God centurion of Caesar's Legion recently.
Is that a big deal?
Better believe it. Everybody in Caesar's Legion from Caesar on down will kill themselves before they can be captured. They're so twitchy they'd probably do it if you reached out to hug them.
Well, try to hug him then.
This guy, who's an elite commander in their army, and he just gives himself up, even as his men are slitting their own throats around him.
What do you think it means?
Well, I don't know about you, but to me that sounds like a man who's willing to cooperate. Except he hasn't. Only times he speaks up are to insult you. He's a real prick, by the way. And I'm supposed to get information out of this guy.
Okay, why don't you just beat him senseless?
I like the way you think. Have I said that yet? Problem is that the NCR frowns on using that sort of tactic. There are some restrictions still in place from President Tandy's administration. But here's my favorite thing about you. You're not in the NCR.
True.
Plus, for all this guy knows, you're completely insane. That's a winning combination.
Well, lucky for you, I am. You want me to do what you can't?
I think if you rough him up enough and really put some fear into him, he'll sing like a choir boy.
Maybe.
So let's do this. When you're ready, I'll go in and give you a little intro. Then I leave the room and you make him regret the day he was born. We go back and forth a couple times until either he talks or he can't move his jaw anymore. Either way, we've had our entertainment for the day.
All right, let's do it.
That's the spirit. Okay, I'll go in and have a word with him. Then I'll call you in.
Okay, I can't remember what the checks are for this.
Lieutenant, I was just thinking about you.
That's so.
I was just thinking about that pretty neck of yours.
How sweet.
I was thinking about how it would look with a Legion slave collar on it.
I'll pass.
Do you know what I love about our slave collars, Lieutenant?
I'm sure you're gonna tell me.
If you love them, maybe you should try one on.
I love how tightly they fit. I train my men to make sure the slave's flesh bulges a bit around the top and bottom. Know why?
It's all the rage in fashion circles?
Not quite. If you fit it just right, their body never gets used to the feeling of wearing it. It cuts in just enough when they swallow or turn their head to remind them who they belong to. And it's that constant reminder that keeps them docile.
In that case, maybe you'd better save the collar you were gonna give me.
Oh? For whom?
For a friend of mine you're about to meet. My friend isn't very docile.
And who is this friend of yours?
You know all the rules the NCR instituted to protect enemy prisoners of war?
Of course.
My friend doesn't. Oh, and Silus? If you resist at all, I'll personally blow your brains out. Come on in. He's all yours.
All right, let's do this.
Back in a bit to see how you're getting along. And I'll need you to surrender your weapons before you go in. You can pick them up in the locker on your way out.
So we can't kill him, unfortunately. Hey, Steelers.
What an ugly little worm you are. What pile of excrement did the lieutenant pluck you from, worm?
Okay. So, here's the fun part. You can do a couple of things here. Let's see. I'm with the Legion. I'm here to kill you before you talk. I think you're confused. I'm with the Excrement right now. You're about to tell me everything. Attack, or I'll be right back. Now, of course, we want to get in with the Legion.
You're nothing. You're some inept mercenary the NCR is paying to supplement its own incompetent soldiers.
Okay. Ooh, now we got a couple different options that we can only get because our intelligence is so high. How naive, Silas. Let's see. Caesar sees you as a threat now. We are both slaves to Caesar's law, and you're in violation. I pose as a mercenary to get inside these walls. Try that one.
No, listen. Caesar's secrets are safe with me. I stayed alive because Caesar would have wanted it. I'm useless to him dead.
Okay. You're a danger to him alive. Your knowledge threatens him. You must have really screwed up being caught by the NCR. Let's try that one.
You must have some reason to be in your line of work. Tell me, what did the Legion do to you? Did we enslave your children? Slaughter your family before your eyes to teach you a lesson? Whatever it was, I hope I was there to give the order.
Oh, you must miss giving orders now that all your men are dead.
Foot soldiers of the Legion are trained not to have to think for themselves, to have conflict removed from their minds. They kill themselves to evade capture because they are not trusted to make such a decision rationally in the heat of battle. But I'm no foot soldier. I knew I could escape captivity on my own without revealing the tiniest iota of information to my captors.
Sounds to me like you were too gutless to follow Caesar's orders.
I'll show you gutless, you sniveling bastard. I'll spill your guts all over this room.
Boyd gonna come back? Now she walked out.
Get away from me.
I pickpocket him? You have anything on him? No, of course not. All right.
Get away from me.
See if I head out. Where's Boyd?
Upset. Here, maybe you'd better step out for a moment. You've upset him.
Your friend is a miserable fucking degenerate.
Nah.
I don't know. I thought she seemed like a nice lady.
If we were on the other side of the river, I'd have her torn apart by dogs.
That's a long walk, Silus. I don't think it's gonna happen. You'd better just talk.
Your tactics are a joke.
If you don't like dealing with me, I can bring my friend back in.
Both of you can rot.
Have it your way. Come on back in. I think he misses you.
I think he does. All right. Let's try this again.
We don't have anything to discuss, worm.
But I want to know how a coward can attain the rank of Centurion.
Coward? I've faced odds that would make your NCR soldiers wet themselves. I've led charges against men with guns, carrying only my knife. And I can tell you, it was they who feared me. But suicide is a weak death on a battlefield. It says to your enemy that you fear capture. It says if you're caught, you can be broken.
Okay, and if you can't go through it, you look even weaker, so you were unafraid to cut any throat but your own.
You think I'm going to slit my throat for some megalomaniacal self-appointed dictator? I didn't work my way up to have it all be taken from me out of some irrational paranoia. Caesar's losing it. I believe that.
Really?
He's been shutting himself in his tent. Privately, he complains of headaches. Whatever it is, it's affecting his ability to lead.
I have a feeling that's going to be important later. Yeah, why don't we just let you talk?
Time was essential for my mission, but we waited 3 days for him to dispatch us. Another of his headaches. Does that sound like a man in command? He has an operative planted in this very base, but does he use his agent to rescue me? No. He's content to have the agent spend his nights radioing troop positions back to our base camp. He knows I'm here, and he's left me to rot.
Okay, let's see. So, there's a mole working inside the NCR base. Who's the operative?
I don't know. I know he sends intelligence by radio in the middle of the night. Sometimes that intelligence would find its way to my cantery.
I don't believe you. You're lying.
Then you're a fool. That man reports to Caesar on what I do here. The Legion isn't going to take me back. My only hope is to escape and disappear. But if I escape and he reports it, they'll hunt me down as long as I live.
Probably.
It served me to report him as much as it served you.
I think I've heard all I need to.
I hope the Legion burns your wretched body at the stake when they conquer this place. Nothing I could tell you would do anything to stop that.
Okay. Let's see, there's Boyd.
You did well. I don't know how you did it without putting a scratch on him, and I'm a little disappointed personally, but it saved the NCR some face. And it could save us more than that when all is said and done. I'm gonna talk to some people when we're through here. This is about double the standard fee we'd give a consultant, but from what I saw, you're more of an artist. So think of this as your commission.
Okay. 300 bottle caps, I'll take it.
Not big on reading name tags, huh? That's okay. My name is long and difficult to pronounce. Ready for it? It's Boyd. Lieutenant Boyd to my friends. Colonel Shu has me handling the policing duties for the base. I've told him he could make my job a whole lot easier if he would just let me shoot anyone who talks back to me. But you know how colonels can be.
All right. Well, you're fun at parties. Thanks, Boyd. All right. So luckily... Oh, wait. I have to re-equip everything. Apparel's fine. Okay. All right, cool. All right.
You got something to say, or do you always look like that?
I always look like that, unfortunately. All right, let's go talk to Shu. So we did this over here before. The let's see. There's the colonel who is running the base, who had asked me to go talk to the prisoner. There's Hildern's office. I think there he is.
Yes, what is it?
Does it give me, let's see, any other problems? How are things going? How are things going?
Could be better, I'll say that much. We set up here with our sights set on annexing New Vegas. It's a lot of resources that could do a lot of good for us. But that hasn't happened. If anything, they annexed us. They rake in the profits from our soldiers, and we're stuck protecting them from the Legion. Not exactly the plan.
Not exactly the plan. Where does that leave you?
Now we're trying to secure the strip and the dam at the same time, and it's costing us. And in the meantime, General Oliver won't approve any offensive maneuvers, because he doesn't want to risk losing our positions. So we're in a holding pattern here. And Caesar's on the other side of the river, planning.
Any other problems?
Yeah. On top of everything else, I can't send a patrol on a bathroom break without it being ambushed by someone who heard they were coming. So somebody's getting the word out.
You seem calm.
Calm is what you have to be when people look to you. And it's all you can be when things are out of your hands.
I could look into who's leaking NCR intelligence.
Well, why not? Given your recent arrival, at least I can safely rule you out as the leak. I'd like to have absolute trust in my men, but that's just not practical right now.
So we know who
look into it. See what you find.
Or rather, we know that
to go on right now. Lately, every raiding party in New Vegas seems to have a map of our troop movements. It derails everything. Supplies, reinforcements. And it'll only get worse the longer we let it go on. Captain Curtis is heading up the investigation right now. He can fill you in.
Okay, so I'm going to have to go find Captain Curtis.
Bye.
All right, I put a spell on you. So, there is a Legion mole who is giving information about troop movements to Caesar's troops. And we just had that one person confirm that, so we know it's true. There's Boyd.
You got something to say, or do you always look like that?
That is a funny way to say thank you, Boyd. Let's go talk to Captain Curtis.
Nice to meet you. I'm Curtis.
Colonel Shu wants me to help you look into the recent intelligence leaks.
Smart man. I could use somebody who can operate under the radar around here.
Oh, yeah?
Whoever our mole is, he's been slippery. Whenever one of the MPs gets too close, he changes his habits. Our last lead went cold weeks ago.
Okay, where should I start?
You want my advice? Start by talking to people with a lot of eyes in the field. People like Lieutenant Boyd, or Sergeant Contreras, maybe. Careful with Contreras, though. He's not above suspicion himself.
I see.
Keep me apprised of any leads you get. This guy's gotten a lot of my men killed. I'm just itching to return the favor.
Okay.
Later.
Now, real quick. Nobody's here. Sniper nest location. Where is this? Let's see. Deliver station Camp Forlorn Hope. This is to let you know the small sniper nest has been successfully set up near Cottonwood Cove as requested. The nest should have a bedding and small amount of supplies. No weaponry. The sniper should be forewarned. Position is close to the enemy camp, and upon completing their mission, they should get the fuck out as soon as flamingly possible. All right, so there is a little sniper nest outside of the Legion.
Hey.
Oh! Whoops. Try this again. I didn't realize he was going to wake up. Okay. Oh, wait. One more time. A little earlier. Okay. So that was, let's see, that was Boyd. Let me go get that quest again. Now, of course, what they don't know is that we are not working for the NCR. We're working for the Legion. The Legion doesn't even know we're working for them yet. So we are actually...
Yes? What is it?
Going to help them out. On top. Have I been to Alcatraz? Sure. Let's see, we already got everything here.
I have Lieutenant Boyd.
Oh, didn't we already do that? Okay. Oh, I could look into who's leaking it.
Bye.
Yeah, Alcatraz is I mean, it's it's obviously a popular tourist destination. So it's a fun thing to take people to when they're out of town, or sometimes they'll do like theme nights. That's kind of fun. There's not too much to do up there. Let me see. Did we do this already?
You did well.
Oh, okay.
Yep. See you around.
Okay, I didn't get that reward yet. Let me go back and get the Captain Curtis thing. But yeah, it's if you've never been, it's fun. It's worth checking out. I mean, would I go over and over again? Probably not, but it's cool. All right. Talk to Captain Curtis. He's going to tell me a little bit about who the mole is. Okay, and we just did all this. All right. Now, I'm going to try this again sneakier. Then, I'm going to take two things from Captain Curtis. And he didn't even see it, which is great. Let's go outside, and let's take a look. This appears to be some kind of activation or deactivation code for some kind of explosive. Sniper's nest. Was there another? Let's see, there should be another thing. Is there? Not there. Okay. All right, so there's an activation code for some kind of explosive, and then there was also a radio activation. Is there anything? No, I guess there wasn't one. Okay, let me just see real quick. Maybe I didn't pick it up. Nope. I did. All right. We'll leave it. What time is it? 12:35. Why? Okay. Let's see. Which way gets us to the inner area here? Not this one, but we need to sleep anyway. Also, we're probably due for an ad break. I don't. Looks like my timer's not going off here, so let's go ahead and do one. I'm gonna sleep if I can find a bed. Ooh. Take those first. All right. I'm gonna sleep until dawn, and then we'll figure out our next move. Let's see. So if you're watching on the Red or Purple apps, if you watch ads for the next 3 minutes to help support the streams, thank you for that. If you're on TikTok, just hang out for the next 3 minutes, and I'll be right back. Thank you.
We have to fight to kiss the princess.
Wait, what? No, I want to kiss the princess.
Yeah, no, you're gonna have to fight me for it.
Hey, princess.
Yes. Dex, scrub, get good.
Don't you want to kiss someone with a bow? Oh my god. Alright, well.
It was disappointingly easy to kill you.
Can I talk to the boulder?
Boldy, I'm Zach. Good to make your acquaintance.
I love how much detail they put in the encounters here.
Tartarus, and so I'm grateful that you seem to be a trusty one.
Now, big question. Does the boulder talk back? No.
Okay.
I don't know what I expected. Stellar Blade came out. I still haven't played Stellar Blade. It's wild. Stellar Blade is literally, apparently, now, the most played at launch PlayStation port. That is bigger than the Final Fantasy remakes. That's bigger than the God of War games. That's bigger than the Last of Us games. It's freaking gigantic. So, I'm glad to see it's getting a lot of attention. I mean, I feel like people have been waiting for the PC port to that game for a long time. Like, I would bring up Pornhub in front of my parents before I would bring up the Stellar Blade mod page, because holy crap. Happy Father's Day, everyone.
Dead Space opened with Isaac and his two compatriots, Hammond and Kendra, trapped on the spaceship USG Ishimura, overrun with necromorphs, the reanimated corpses of the ship's crew. Isaac tries to fix the ailing ship and search for his girlfriend Nicole, who appears to him whenever no one is around. Turns out the necromorphs were created by an artifact called the Marker that was stolen from a nearby planet. Kendra reveals herself as an EarthGov spy to steal the Marker, but Nicole and Isaac foiled her plan and return the Marker to the surface. But before Isaac can escape, Kendra confronts him and reveals that Nicole is...
Deploying Bear Archer.
Oh god, Bear Archer. Not again. Alright, my old nemesis. Let's do it. Okay, and we send this back. Finish this bear off with the best pun I've heard all day.
Bear disarmed.
Oh, it's the hole that I kept falling in for Spec.
Oh, that's right. Yes. The big ditch.
I don't like that hole. It's a bad hole.
Whoa. Alright, I'm gonna beat this person up with a sign.
I'm gonna fall in this hole.
You were just predestined to
like
fall in that
12 times. It's just going to happen. Yay! I can hit a guy. Oh, fuck. It puts you
All right.
so if you go up, you fall in the hole.
All right, thanks for waiting, folks. We've got just a few more minutes. We're letting everybody come back, and then we'll pick up where we left up. I think I'm going to try to get, now that we're at least at 50, I'm going to try to get Cass again. Hey, Trevor Chapman. Been a while since you've been able to catch a stream. Almost a year now. Had a daughter since. Congratulations! Oh my gosh. What's her name? All right. So, we've slept in here. Now, we can go and ask around. I think I'm going to wait just a little bit before we do this next section. Her name is Denver. Oh, that's a great name. Before we go and try to help out the Legion Mole. Because, of course, we knew that Captain Curtis has the activation and deactivation code for some kind of explosive. We don't know what for, though. Legion orders. Which is a weird thing for Captain Curtis to have on him, isn't it? Okay. All right. Let's see. We're going to go back to Heartache by the Number and see if we can talk Cass into coming with us. To do that, we will have to go back to the Mojave Outpost. God bless her, though. She looks just like her daddy. Aw, I bet she does. Oh, I have critical dehydration. Shoot, I need to go drink some water. Is always a good idea, but especially when you're in the desert. It's very hot out there. Well, how was your first Christmas, Trevor? Assuming you guys celebrate Christmas.
Background? Just take a look.
All right. We need to drink some water very quickly. Dirty water. Oh, 24 of them. Okay, don't need that much. How we doing on purified water? 14. Hey, Dang Senpai. Well, I know my holiday was great. I hope everyone else's was too.
Fine then.
All right. Drink like 5 purified, or 7 purified water. Let's drink a bunch of those. There we go. She loved it. 10 months old means she's fully aware of all the new stuffs. Oh, nice. Friend of mine, his daughter is like 6 months old, and he was like, yeah, she liked the wrapping paper, but didn't really understand what was going on, which, I mean, makes sense. I'm going to drink a little bit more water.
Take.
You know. And I'm like, yeah, like enjoy it while it lasts, because at some point, she's going to know very much what it is, and is going to have some pretty big Christmas lists. Lady Dimitrescu's down. Congratulations, Otacon. Let's see. Do I have any other food I can eat? I do need to eat something. I don't need the sunset sarsaparilla. Okay, so that got me to there. That's great, but I do need some food.
Background? Just my luck. Take.
I think we go to, is it aid? Yeah. You do not have much food at all. I know it's a bar, but all right. Got in the habit now of trying to look in every box and bag no matter what it is. I mean, I probably would too if I were her.
You come around like a bad habit. Look, I know you came. Just doesn't feel right. Trading history.
So if you guys missed this,
paper.
Cassidy Caravans, there is an offer to buy out the caravan. Of course, the caravan has actually been destroyed, and so Cass would rather sit here and sip whiskey than do anything about it.
That's a good point. It's the caravan clearance that's got me stuck here. I'm sure this bar's getting tired of propping me up. Still, Jackson's not letting me out of his sight as long as there's still trouble up north. You settle things with him, help the others around here too. I'll sign the paper if it means getting out of here.
You found a German Shepherd puppy 3 months old. What would you pick, Athena or Aura? Oh, okay. Let's see. Clear the roads for Jackson or remove Jackson as an obstacle without Cass or anyone the wiser. Oh, geez.
You take care now.
We could do that.
Wish for a nuclear winter.
Let's see. I would go. I like Aura just because I like 2-syllable pet names. Oh, got another bottle cap. Like, Aura, get off of that. Especially with a German Shepherd. They have a lot of energy. Aura, what's in your mouth? You know, it just works better. So I would go with that if I had to pick. All right, let's go talk to Jackson. We'll try to do this peacefully as long as he's on board.
Looks like we got a new visitor in the old Brahmin pen. Not many people coming here in a hurry, only passing through. And if you're passing through, you picked a bad time. Road north has gone to hell, and if I let a caravan through, they won't make it.
Okay, now the NCR still likes me. So I can
about time we got a soldier.
Volunteer.
Recruit.
You know?
You look like you've seen some action. I need to get the caravans moving again. That means clearing a path north. There's too much crawling the asphalt up the road to allow it.
All right, I'll help out.
Thanks, I appreciate it. Come back here when you're done. I might accidentally lose some supplies to pay you with.
I'm going to appreciate the NCR at least. What the heck are you doing up there?
The Legion can count on that.
I appreciate I'm going to be, let's see, hopefully helping out the NCR until we spring the trap on them. What kind of playthrough am I doing? So what I'm doing is my next video that I'm making is going to be on evil playthroughs. And I think they get a bad rap, and they're actually a lot of fun. So I'm going to be talking about how evil playthroughs are actually awesome, even though everyone always kind of rips on them. So for this, I'm picking the most evil thing that I've heard of, which I never actually knew existed. And I know this game backwards and forwards. there is a perk called the Meat of Champions. To get this perk, you have to be a cannibal, which we are. And then you have to eat the heads of 4 factions in the game. Oh, look at that. My hunger level has increased. Boy, I guess I'm going to have to find a dead body and eat it. So you have to eat President Kimball from the NCR, Caesar from Caesar's Legion, Mr. House, and then the King from the King. And if you get that, then you can activate the perk. So I think this is going to be very funny. So let's see. We can check the trucks for food. As of right now, I am over encumbered because I haven't eaten in a while. If I find a person, I'm going to eat them. Now, the only challenge, of course, is I have the energy weapon that just turns everything into green mush. And while it is very effective, it does mean it makes it harder to eat people. So yeah, we're taking a bit of a darker playthrough on this one, Trevor, but I'm hoping it's going to make for a fun video. I'm going through and like trying to find all the best like evil playthroughs that I can do and get footage from all those. All right. Apologies that I'm so slow right now. Let's see, what is that over there? Oh, it's a little scorpion. And goodbye. That'll solve that. I have pretty much the best energy weapon in the game right now. So, as you can see, it is not difficult to take anything out. So, we're going to have to clear out the ants up here. So, there's a bunch of caravans trying to go north, but there's just too much activity happening right now, and so the NCR guy won't let anybody through because it's like, well, if we let you through, like you're gonna be murdered. So your caravan will either get robbed or you'll succumb to the heat and die. So he won't let Cassidy leave. Of course, Cassidy's caravan is already wrecked. Let's see. We have a merchant, or is that a mercenary? If we have a merchant who has food, that would be ideal. Usually one that hangs out around here. Or that could become food. That works too. Are you the merchant?
Prim has a new sheriff.
Oh, you're the mercenary. Don't care about Prim having a new sheriff. I put that new sheriff in place. Are you a merchant? You are.
Hey there. Need anything?
Yes, food now.
Sure.
Okay, got aid. Yeah, mutt fruit, prickly pear fruit, barrel cactus fruit, and some purified water, because why not? Let's see, that's about as good as we're going to get.
Another satisfied customer.
All right.
Stay safe.
Let's see if that's enough. Okay, aid, barrel cactus fruit. Let's see, mutt fruit, prickly pear fruit. There we go. Still do need some food. Oh, junk food. But good enough for now. All right, real quick. Let's see what we can do. Clear the roads for Jackson and Mojave HQ to allow Cass to leave. Or we could just kill Jackson. We will eventually... The NCR will eventually hate us. We will absolutely be wiping out whole, like, platoons as the game goes on. But I'm going to do my best to save that for when we really need it. Now, if you played Fallout 3, you're probably very familiar with the giant ants. Normally, you do this quest way earlier, and it's actually a challenge. As of right now, well, as you can see, we're a bit over-leveled for this, but that's all right. I dismember you. Let's see. Anyone else? We got at least one more. Yeah, you. Is that it? Yep. Return to Major Jackson. All right.
Hello.
All right, we got our food and water problems sorted. Jackson will hopefully be able to let us clear. Where is he? I think that's him right there. Jackson, get over here. Oh, wait, no, that's not you.
Out there.
Well, thank you. Little do you know. There's Jack.
Appreciate the help. Wish I had more work for you, but nothing else on the radar at the moment.
You mentioned a reward?
No, I mentioned you might accidentally get supplied, and I meant it. Not allowed to contract mercenaries at the outpost. Still, a requisition form or two can get lost, and they're not gonna come check. So here you go, just between us.
Well, I think, yeah. We have a service rifle I don't really need. Bunch of weapons I don't really need. 2 caravan lunches I really do need. Oh, that monorail. Monorail's not long for this world.
Welcome to the Kevolution.
Hey! Was that W2F LAF3? Thanks for following on the Purple app. Good to have you here. Okay, that caravan lunch is great. Let's see. What do I not need? That service rifle I do not. I don't need these frag grenades. I feel terrible. I'm just dropping all this stuff on his floor, but, well, I don't have much choice. Let's see. Do I have anything else that has weight that I don't need? Looking to see what else might... Okay, purified water, but I do need that. Caravan lunch, I can't eat that just yet. That is really lightweight. That has, like, nothing. Okay, miscellaneous. I'm still hurting a bit on weight. I might go to... Because I have a ton of caps... Oh, mantis egg, I don't need those. Because I have a ton of caps, I might go and get like an endurance buff or something like that. Like get one of the endurance buffs from the vault from the Followers of the Apocalypse, because that's gonna raise me my endurance and it's gonna let me take more stuff. Because right now I'm still over encumbered and it's a pain in the butt. Let's see. What do I not need? I do not need the 308 rounds. I do not have a 357 Magnum. There we go. Okay. Ammo. Yeah, hope you don't mind all that stuff. See you later. I was just doing this for Cass, because now we're going to get Cass as a follower as well. Cass is fun. She's an ornery old drunk, and so am I. So I love her. All right, let's see. And she has a whole quest line we have to do as well, but let's see.
You come around like a bad habit. What's on your mind?
Help Jackson clear the road north.
Guess that settles that then.
Guess so.
Give me that paper. I'll put my name to it. No sense trying to hold the past between your fingers when it's nothing but dirt. All right. There you go. Caravan's yours. Feel kind of relieved, actually. Guess I didn't realize how much I was carrying around with just the name.
What we do now?
No idea. Maybe head back west? Though the idea of heading back there with my tail between my legs isn't appealing.
You can come with me.
Go with you? And why the hell would I do that?
What else could you do? I could use someone who knows the roads.
So you're looking for someone to help, not just tag along. Huh. Walking the Mojave with you can't be any worse than here, that's for sure. All right. I'm in.
Woohoo! All right. Cool. So Cass is now one of our companions.
Fucking...
All right. Now, let's see. Next up, what else are we going to do? Okay, that's confronting Benny at the tops. Let's see. Suspicious activity at Camp McCarran, which we can do in a bit. Now, before we do suspicious activity at Camp McCarran, let's see here. We now have Cassidy caravans. I think we're going to go back to the Crimson caravans. And then tomorrow we will head into the Strip. Let's head into the Crimson Caravan Company. I believe that Alice McLafferty... No, she will not be at her desk at night. We have to wait till her during the day. But we can rob her, though, which we're going to. Thank you, sister. Good to have that done. Oh, no, she is at her desk. All right, cool.
Welcome back.
Why, thank you. I have the gun runner holotape.
I hear it's business as usual at the Gunrunners, as if nothing unusual happened. Excellent work.
Why, thank you.
We'll be able to use the schematics you acquired to begin manufacturing our own weapons immediately. We'll provide some to you at a discount.
Appreciate that. And then Cassidy Caravans.
Very good. On occasion, it's proven to be more profitable in the long run to simply buy out the competition. And this is one of those occasions.
Alrighty. Why, thank you so much.
It's been a pleasure.
All right, still not getting any... Oh, the sentry bot is just following me everywhere. I'm not sure what that's about. One of the Wild Wasteland things, I think. All right, now that's done. We still have the Henry Jameson thing. Which I may as well... go back and try that again. Now, I know we do not have the speech to be able to overcome this check, but let's see. I've never seen how you actually resolve it without doing the speech check, because I always do high speech playthroughs. So let's actually go see what he wants, and maybe we'll have to get a little creative, but that's all right. There's also the Kings. We could go to the Kings and go see start doing some of their quest lines. Because we're going to have to get in good with the King to get Rex. Rex is a dog companion. And of course we're going to get the dog. Of course we get the dog.
We've got stuff we're not even allowed to sell.
Now, the Kings have you help out around Freeside. And get to know everybody. And yeah, I think we'll save it for tomorrow and allow the, and then go into the strip tomorrow and meet Mr. House.
This is one odd robot.
You again. What do you want now?
You don't have the Emeritus money? I'll let him know about that.
What? No, wait. Look, I just need time. Don't rat me out to them. You want me to quit the Crimson Caravan? Fine,
oh, there we go.
Quit.
We can.
You can tell McLafferty that she won't see my face again.
Easy enough. Now, there's actually a fun quest we can do here at the Wrangler.
What can I get you?
You have any work you need done?
We've got the basics covered, but now you mention it, we have had unusual requests from some of our wealthier customers. If you can recruit escorts to match these customers' proclivities, I'd be willing to pay you finder's fees.
What kind of proclivities are we talking about?
Our wealthiest client has a thing for ghouls and a thing for cowboys. He wants an escort who can satisfy.
And we met someone who is both those things.
Customers have said they'd be willing to pay extra for a suave talker, someone who can fake the boyfriend experience real good. And then there's these disgusting robot fetishists you may have heard about. Well, those creeps want a sex bot. If you ever run across a sex bot, not that I'd ever want one within 100.
No, we haven't yet, but I do know where one is.
Be a businessman about it.
So, I'll see if I expect 100 caps a minimum.
Just don't rough up the merchandise before delivery. You break it, you bought it.
Surely these are critical to their business. How about double?
Okay, you got yourself a deal. Find escorts to fill the positions, and I'll pay double.
I'll see if I run across any suitable
Just direct
candidates.
them to the Wrangler. I'll pay you when they show up.
Till next time.
All right, that's a fun one that you can do. You can do some quick recruiting. So let's go do that to start off with. Now, the Suave Talker we met at the gate.
Lasers, plasma, pistols, grenades. We've got it all.
If you'll recall, we ran into a guy named Old Ben who talked about how he used to be an escort. Oh.
All I'm doing is pissing them off.
Die!
That's to me? No, just to him. All right. I believe Old Ben's over here. Hey, Brew Hot Child. I did have a great holiday. How was yours? Yeah, went back. Flew home to see family. Let's see. Where is Old Ben at? Is that him over there? Yes, that is him. Oh. We were getting raided at the same time. I want to make sure I don't piss off the Securitrons. Those things will absolutely wipe me out. This guy, though, not so much. All right, so here's old Ben. Let's go chat with him real quick.
Hello again.
Hello. You want to work for the Garretts?
I'm retired, but life has been a bit dull without some kind of action. What's the job?
Well, James Garrett wants to provide a real boyfriend experience for those more discerning patrons.
Ah, I get you. So you think because of my past escort work, I'd be interested in that kind of thing?
I was hoping so.
I got out of that work because it just made me feel empty inside. What makes you think I would ever go back to that degradation?
Money. Ooh, Black Widow. So, okay, if you're a woman in this game, and we're playing as a woman, let's see, there are several different unique dialogue options for you, and they'll be marked Black Widow.
I never put much thought into the well-being my clients got out of my services. I suppose they only get as much as I put into it. Tell Garrett I'd be happy to start at the Wrangler immediately. This should be a nice change of pace from retirement.
You got it. Alrighty. Okay, you couldn't visit family this year, so a little sad, but overall I can't complain. Everyone talked about tamales. Aw. Oh, sorry to hear that. Oop, oh, that's Veronica. Okay. Is tamales a thing for you guys? Now, of course, we'll go talk to Beatrix, who was the ghoul cowboy lady who was hanging out at the Followers of the Apocalypse, and then we'll go find our sex robot named Fisto. Yes, his name is Fisto. Just enjoy that.
We've got stuff we're not even allowed to sell, people.
All right, so here's the fort. That's where arcade is. Now, when we get speech up to 75, then we'll get arcade as well. Yeah, a lot of Mexicans make tamales for the holidays. Okay, gotcha. That's what I bring for Thanksgiving. There's a bunch of really great little El Salvadorian places by my friend's spot, so I'll go and get a bunch of tamales for them.
Howdy.
Hi. Interested in working for the Garretts?
They already have that pig McCaffrey working for them. Do they need another guard?
No, this would be as an escort.
I've escorted my share of idiot tourists around Freeside. Too much trouble for one.
That's not exactly what it means. When I say escort, I mean prostitute.
I'm all boot, knives, and leather, friend. And a ghoul besides. What kind of weirdo wants what I
Hey,
got?
everybody's got a kink. It turns out there are customers looking for someone just like you.
Weirdos into bullwhips and necrosis, huh? Doesn't sound half bad.
I'm not here to kink shame.
What am I thinking? I'm no whore. And I ain't about to hand my ass over to some penny-ante hustler like he owns me.
Okay. So we could do okay, again, barter and speech. It just seems like if you have low barter and speech, you're just screwed in this game. You'd be an independent with a deep discount on the booze, maybe.
They do have a damn good selection of hooch over at the Wrangler.
Yeah.
If I get to choose my customers, if I get to be a little rough with them.
That sounds like it's what they want.
Fair, and if I get that discount, that just might work.
Well, all right then.
Tell the Garretts I'll stop by to work out terms.
Okay. Bye. All right. Now, one last stop is to go find Fisto. And I believe, let's see. Am I on the right quest? I am not. Fisto is where? I'm trying to remember. I know he's nearby. That's right. Yeah, okay. He is, if I recall correctly. I was over by there a moment ago when I was looking for that NCR spot that might give me some food or some water. That's where Fisto is. So it's a quick way to get some XP turnabout. But also, I mean, to get additional companions, it's really helpful to have that. All right, so that's where the NCR is. It was locked up before. I know there's a quest you can do later on where it'll be open. Now, one of the things... Okay, over here. Now, we are going to get ambushed over here at some point. It's really funny, too. We have the Wild Wasteland perk on, which means, like, the game has a bunch of just goofy interactions that aren't really part of the story, but are just fun, you know? I think it's in here. Cerulean Robotics. We got everybody? Yeah, we do. All right, good. Is this... Oop.
That's enough of that.
I'm still not sure why that robot is just following me around, but at this point, I don't think it means me any harm. All right, let's see. Protectron programming interface. Locked average. Okay, gonna do a little hacking. Let's see how we do. Let's see. Preparing. Okay, there's not many options here, so let's start with... Okay, 0 of 9. That's interesting. I rarely ever see that. All right, so what is an absolute mismatch for this word? Not that one. Not that one. Could be. Hey, there we are. And let's see. Run diagnostic routine. All systems nominal. Upload programming routine. Program sexbot routine. Routine accepted. Well, hello there, Fisto.
Fully integrated security technotronic officer active and reporting for duty.
That's a mouthful. Let's shorten it to Fisto.
Yes, ma'am. Fisto reporting for duty. Please assume the position.
Well, I suppose I should test you out before I hand you over to the Garretts. I mean, it would be wrong of me to, expect payment without having tested the merchandise at some point.
Servos active.
And there we go. All right. Okay, the jackhammer, that's a bit excessive.
Operation complete. Thank you for your business.
You're welcome. I can't feel my legs.
Numbness will subside in several minutes. Awaiting further orders.
Go to the Garretts. James Garrett is your new owner.
Yes, ma'am.
Alrighty. Pistols out of here. Anything more? Ooh, I'll take the bobby pin. Anything more that I might want here? Don't need the energy cells. Ammo. Do we have a blue star bottle cap? Now Kev can check it. I won't have to if I have Fisto. I'll never need to do that again. But he's going to go work for the Garretts. Oh, yes. Blue star. I think we got like 30 now. Ah, there's a bunch of them. Get up.
I've had worse.
Yes, I knew what you meant, sister. Not exactly subtle. All right, I guess we're not going that way. Let's see. Let's step on out of here and go back to the Garretts. Turn in that quest. First...
Lucky what we have here, ladies. Another unsuspecting punks.
It's the Grandma Gang.
You like that?
It is appropriate that right now my team is all ladies. I mean, I don't think Edie has a gender, really, but we have Veronica Cass and me. Take the bottle cap.
What's up?
Oh, I'm trying to pick up those bottle caps.
See you around.
All right. Anything else? Yeah, we're good. All right, let's go. And I'm trying to remember if there is a back way in here somewhere. I don't think so. It's a little bit of a hike. All right, Fisto is walking ahead of us. After he made it so I just can't... I can barely move. I mean, that jackhammering sound did sound pretty intense, so... I'm not surprised. Put this away. I don't think anyone's going to come up and rob us. I mean, if they do, we can get it back out again. The fights are going to start to be a little bit more of a joke with the more and more companions that we get. Just because, of course, the more of those we have, the easier the fights are going to be. Let's see. All right. Let's head back. I think this is still the outer side of... Yeah, it is. All right, good. All right, we'll go to the Wrangler, turn in that quest. I don't know if that'll be enough to get us up to speed 75, but I'd like to.
Where the booze is cheaper, the table's more friendly, and the women are just like the booze.
Come to
Nah.
the Silver Rush for all your energy
All right. James Garrett.
Welcome back. What can I get you?
My money.
You did? Ha, damn! I've been looking for one of those for years.
Oh, you have been.
Customers, I mean, I'm not into that kind of shit.
I mean, I'm not here to judge. But yeah, this wasn't a cakewalk.
Hey, I'm amazed you even found the thing in the first place. Here is double for your trouble. Those freaky fetishists ought to be satisfied now.
Yeah, those freaky fetishists. It's already programmed to respond to your commands.
It is. It will? My God. And
Oh, I am going to get a level up on this. Awesome.
it didn't happen to come with an owner's manual, did it? Ah, forget it. Trial and error should do
Yeah, I don't know. I thought it was pretty user-friendly. Found a ghoul and a cowboy.
it. Imagine that. What's his name and when's he start?
Her name's Beatrix, and she can start immediately.
A she, huh? Well, I guess the customer who made that request can't get everything he wants. Hell, who knows? He might not even notice the difference.
I don't know what that means, and I don't want to know.
And who would that be?
Well, old Ben.
I've heard some stories of that old guy. I'm amazed he's still alive with how much he's been through. If the stories are true, he'll be a valuable commodity here at the Wrangler. I appreciate the find.
You got it.
Looks like that gives us a full roster of new ass to sell. Good work. Enjoy the bonus.
Why, thank you, James.
Talk to you later.
Okay. Cool. So, Freeside, we are now accepted. All right. So, for speech, let's go up to 75. Now we can start pumping energy weapons again. Really start getting good damage going. All right. Let's see. What do we have here? Turret expert, purify. Okay, so nothing new got unlocked. Let's see. Fight the power. Let's see. What do we want? Bloody Mess is 5% more damage with all weapons. That is fun. Let's see. More crit chance. Oh, but what I could do is do some intense training and put some training into endurance so that I can hold more. Is it? No, strength says how much we can. All right, so I'm going to pump 1 point into strength, and then that's going to give me bigger carrying capacity. Yeah, okay, so I can carry 10 more pounds now. Mojave Drive-In. I don't know what that was about. Oh, because I put that on. Yeah, all right. We can go back and turn in the Alice McLafferty quest. Yeah, let's do that. Got the Terrifying Presence perk.
Wanna get lucky? Head on down to the Atomic Wrangler.
All right, let's do just that. And then I think maybe tomorrow we'll do the Kings line and then go into Vegas. The Kings are important. Plus, we'll need access to the Kings. Hey, Aiden Shark, how are you? How's it going? Actually, I don't know. Maybe we'll keep going. We'll see. I'm good, Aiden. Let's see. Had a fun little Christmas.
Only I can keep you safe, my
And I flew back like 2 days ago, and now I'm just kind of detoxing. It was a lot of fun, maybe a little bit too much. And so now I'm relaxing a little bit and just streaming with you guys. How are you? Let's see. I think we can actually just... Oh, okay. We are pretty close by, but let's just fast travel over here. Turn in the last of the, let's see, the Alice McLafferty quests. You're just chilling? Well, I'm glad you chose to chill here with me. We are doing the evilest run in New Vegas that I could ever think of. So obviously we're doing the Legion run. But we have been trying to get the Meet of Champions perk. Now, where is Alice McLafferty? Okay, so she did go to bed. That's interesting. Is anyone here? Bathroom, okay. Oh, wait, that's it's a magazine. True police story. I'm stealing everything that's not nailed down, obviously. Okay, she's not here, so. We can just do this. Let's see here. Preparing. First try. We're at Science 100, so as you can imagine, hacking is like a joke now. Let's see. Crimson Caravan Company, internal memorandum. Don Hostetler. Let's see. To Don Hostetler from Angie Beckers. Let's see. Reminder, the meeting with accounts receivables moved to Tuesday. I've cleared your schedule and lunch plans to 1:45. Okay. Let's see. Mr. Hostetler, need to schedule an urgent meeting with you. Can you clear an hour this afternoon? Who? To Don from Angie. I had an amazing time with you last night. Don, aren't you glad we decided to stay late? Can't wait to do it again. P.S. I found some pre-war lingerie on the market today. I think you'll like it. All right, then. Have you heard of the Fallout New Vegas multiplayer mod? No, I haven't. How does that work? I mean, I know what multiplayer is, but still, I'm like, feels like it'd be a challenge. Although I to get up and running. Although I do have like an unlimited companions mod. Okay, so I want all your money. Thank you. And all your bottle caps. Thanks, Miss Lafferty. Anything else on here? New Canaan branch proposal. The Mormons are warming up to the idea of a Crimson Caravan branch being established in New Canaan. Naturally, taxes are such that will be at a severe disadvantage to their own caravans. The long-term solution is to overwhelm them with a flood of cheap NCR goods. I'll have to call in some favors from our contacts back in California. Potential profit margins are worth it. Regarding Henry Jameson, efforts to encourage Henry to resign have failed. Parents are proving stubborn as well. Okay, gunrunner tariff. Your push for a new tariff on the gunrunner weapons didn't make it past the Senate. They've got too much pull in California. Gonna have to find some other way to get the upper hand in the weapons market. And McCarran has requested more frequent supply runs to their outlying outposts. I've been able to negotiate terms in our favor, but I may need to lower our hiring standards to meet the demand. I'm already concerned about the reliability of some of the caravanners. Okay, nobody believes in hard work anymore. Okay, let's see here. Open her desk. It's on very easy, so it shouldn't be difficult. Take all your money. Okay. Now, we still have to turn in the quest to Alice, so we're just going to sit here at the scene of the crime and wait for a few minutes, and she'll come walking in, I'm sure.
Lafferty's a hard boss, but she knows what she's doing, that's for sure.
Let's see, where's she at? Oh, she's not here yet. You are not Alice McLafferty. Why are you sitting in her chair? I said having just robbed her blind. There she is. Nope, you're stuck too. All right.
Welcome back.
All right. Henry Jameson is no longer employed here.
Yes, I understand that he's decided to quit outright and not even ask for compensation. I'm a bit curious what exactly you said to him.
Don't ask questions you don't want the answers to.
Perhaps I'd rather not know. Thank you all the same. I'm very happy to be rid of that man.
Okay, anything else you need me to do?
Something has actually come up. A prospector recently came through here and spent a lot of caps on supplies. Closer inspection of these caps has revealed them to be brand new. This is a problem. The most likely source of these new caps is the old sarsaparilla bottling plant. Go there, locate the bottle cap press, and disable it.
Okay.
It's been a pleasure.
All right, so somebody is making new bottle caps, which doesn't make any sense considering that nobody is actually making bottles anymore. So somebody is probably using the old press at the Sunset Sarsaparilla headquarters. Now, we do not have our 50 caps yet. We need... we have 29. So we still have to get to 50 before we can really unlock the reward in there. So we're going to wait and do that part later. But let's go to the Kings. Actually, real quick, let me just make sure there's nothing we forgot. Okay, Pressing Matters. That is the DLC. Midnight Science Fiction Double Feature is the DLC that you get after you unlock it. That's Old World Blues. Let's see. We don't have anything more for Heartache by the Number yet, but we will later. I'm gonna wait and do the mole maybe for tomorrow because I want to get something that we will get once we get to the strip. And unfortunately, we can't do the funniest thing on the strip because of the way that I want to do this playthrough, which sucks. Okay, so I'll just tell you. So when we get to Benny, when we get inside, we can confront Benny on the strip. You actually
What's up?
Can if you're playing as a woman and you pass the speech checks, you can basically talk Benny into having sex with you and then kill him when you're up in his room. It's really funny. However, for the sake of this here, I want Benny to escape, because what he's going to do is he's going to run over to Fortification Hill where Caesar's Legion is and get himself caught. And I would rather that happens for the sake of the story. So we can't quite do the most funny thing, unfortunately, but that's okay. All right, let's go get the kings and go chat with them. All right, so this is, of course, the School of Elvis Impersonators. And we're going to meet the first person we're going to have to eat.
What do we have here? Another petition
Not him.
for the king?
We don't like him. Yeah, I'd like to see the king.
Anything's possible, I suppose. How much is it worth to you to meet the big man?
I'm new in town. I want to pay my respects.
You know what? I like you. Half the people around here, they forget who runs this place. Head on through. The king's the bored-looking guy by the stage. Can't fucking miss him.
Pacer's kind of his stooge.
Personal space meaning anything to you, lady?
And here's the king. So we will have to eat the king at some point. And as you can see here, there's a whole lot of goons, which means that we're gonna have to make Swiss cheese out of this place. However, we want Rex as a companion. Here's Rex. We can't get Rex without doing the king's questline.
Look, Rexy, someone new's come to see us. Poor boy. He hasn't been feeling well lately. I'm the king. What can I do for you?
Well, I was hoping you might have some work for me.
Maybe so. Maybe so. You look like you might be able to handle yourself. Tell you what, you do me a favor, and I'll have some more work for you when it's done. Sound good?
What you got?
I'll start you off with something easy. Did you notice the bodyguards for hire near the gates when you entered Freeside?
I did.
It's good money if you can stay alive long enough. Freeside's not as safe as it used to be, so the money is well earned. Usually well earned, that is. Recently, my man told me that one of those bodyguards, a fellow named Oris, is making a little too much money.
Oh, can't
He's
have that.
killing and repeat business. Once someone hires him, they never want anyone else. I want you to find out why. Specifically, I want you to hire him. Play the part of an innocent tourist and follow his lead.
You got it, King.
If nothing happens, so be it. But I'm guessing things won't go so smoothly. Call it a hunch. So, what do you say?
Sure, why not?
Okay then. Once you part ways, return here. I'll look forward to hearing your report. Oh, and take this to cover the hiring cost.
Oh, well, thank you, King. All right, so there's a bodyguard who is making a whole lot of money.
What's up?
And the king is a little suspicious. Like, you're making a little too much. Like, how is that possible? You're a little too successful at your job. I just want to double check and make sure you're right.
You're the one who's been going around helping people around here, right?
Sure.
The king says to keep up the good work. He said to give you this.
Well, word got around fast, but all right. I'll take the stim pack. Why not? The other thing I want to do is I want to get Arcade as a follower. So now that we have speech of 75, we can do that again. Now, the only problem is he doesn't like Caesar's Legion. I believe we can talk him into staying when we start doing the Caesar stuff, but he's not going to like me. And that's okay. He doesn't have to. Arcade, where are you at? It's Julie Farkas. We'll deal with her later. He's the leader of this place. Okay, Arcade should be here. He's supposed to be anyway. What's going on? He's spawning a weird spot, maybe?
Hello.
There he is.
Hello again. Still in one piece, I see.
Oh, would you reconsider my offer to travel with me?
The last time we discussed this, you didn't exactly wow me with your pitch.
Yeah, but I leveled up since
what
then.
What you got for me this time?
Well, things are bad around here. I'd like to make a difference, and I'd like you to help me.
That seems appropriately resolute and yet vague. I'll give you the benefit of the doubt and go with you, but let me be clear about something. If you plan to help Caesar's Legion, this is going to be a brief relationship.
Oh, you're going to grow to love me, Arcade.
For how to fix Freeside's problems, but Caesar taking control isn't part of the solution. Fair?
Oh, well, I mean, it's an evil playthrough, so I'm going to lie to him, of course.
All right. Let's not waste any time. There are people out there to help, things to learn. Maybe not in that order, but let's get to it.
All right. So Arcade is now going to come with us. It gives us a better healing perk. So we now have 4 companions. So we got Veronica, Cass, Arcade, and Edie. And I believe that he will chastise us for helping Caesar's Legion, but I think he won't leave if we are able to talk him into staying.
Only
We'll
I
see.
can keep you safe, my friend.
If you need to cross Freeside, no one will keep you safer than I will.
Okay. How much for your services?
200 caps gets you my watchful eye for a trip to the South Gate.
Okay, let's go.
Done and done. I want to mention a few things up front. In order to ensure your safety, I need you to follow my instructions to the letter. We'll be heading down the main street here the whole way down. No detours. You go off sightseeing, and I go off to find another customer. I'll keep a brisk pace, so try not to fall behind. Now let's head out.
Let's head out. And we're just going to follow behind him, where surely nothing will go wrong. Nothing at all.
To your left here is the old Mormon fort. You get roughed up, the followers there will patch you right up. Not that I ever need their services.
Of course not.
Up ahead on the next block is where the kings hang out. Don't let them scare you.
Come
They
to
don't
Mick and
outnumber
Ralph's
you
for
5
all
to
your
1,
shopping
you'll be
needs.
fine.
Oris, where are you? There you are.
Down to the right here is the fun part of town. You haven't seen Freeside till you've been to the Wrangler.
Well, I've been to the Wrangler. In fact, I've been helping them with their staffing problems.
Hey, slow down. I don't like the look of some of those men ahead. Let's take a different way around.
Okay, let's do that.
I'll scout ahead. You follow at a distance.
Okay. What you gonna see?
Gotcha. Thought you could ambush us, huh?
Whoa! Whoa! 3 shots, 3 down. Nice job.
If you had hired one of those other hacks, you'd be up to your ass in lowlife right about
I don't know what that means. Hey, you fired 3 shots and there are 4 guys there.
Noticed that, did you? I keenly aimed one of the shots through some soft tissue of one of them to hit the man behind him.
Or you just faked the whole thing up to drum up repeat business. Yep.
That's an interesting theory you've got there. I'd suggest you keep it to yourself. Let's get moving.
After you.
Stay close. I wouldn't want anything to happen to you.
Why, thank you, Oris. Yeah, there are 4 of them there. Whoops. The thug appears dead, a victim of your recent fight. Medicine, examine the body closely. Quick study reveals the thug is still alive and only pretending to be dead. Yep. Okay. So much for that.
Well, here we are. No worse for wear, are you? I trust that if you need to cross Freeside again, you'll know who to hire.
I certainly do. All right. Cool. So we've got that for the king. Go report back. Tell on Oris. See if we can get something fun. And we'll get a... There goes that toy robot. I still don't know what the toy robot's about. I gotta figure that out. I think it's just a Wild Wasteland thing, but you never know. Alright, so that gets us into the king's good graces. Not quite enough to get us our dog yet, but soon enough. Blue moon, you got me dancing alone. I don't know the lyrics to this song.
What do you have for me?
Oris is a fraud. He fakes attacks on his clients and plays hero.
So that's how it happens. Okay, then. I'll have some guys pull him off the street when no one's looking. You've shown me something, so maybe you can help me with a matter that's a little more important.
Okay.
A lot of folks around these parts who've been here a while resent the sheer number of people that have come into the area since the strip was built. In turn, the newcomers, most of whom come from the NCR, have gotten ornery from being resented. Sometimes things get violent.
I could see that.
This is one of those occasions. Recently, a few friends of mine were attacked, and I want you to find out who did it. Words come that they just woke up over at the old Mormon fort just north of here. Head on over, see if they remember anything.
Let's do it. Okay, I'll head on over.
Good. I like that enthusiasm. Return when you have some information we can use.
Alrighty, so... gonna go find the people who are chilled out. Now, we saw them when we were over at the old Mormon fort with Ticket Arcade. Let's see, that was that free clinic area that's up there. And the old Mormon fort's a real place. You could actually go visit in Vegas if you want to. I mean, it's an old fort. You know. Up to you if that's the way you want to spend your time in Vegas. But if you've been there a bunch like I have, it's always fun to see something that's kind of new and different. All right. So yes, there's a couple of those guys. And they're over here-ish.
I ain't got any reason to talk to you. Scram.
What is it? Can't you see I want to be left alone with my friend here?
Well, the king asked me to look into your attack.
Oh, that's different then. How can I help? I'll do anything to get the bastards that did this.
Well, what can you tell me about it?
Well, it happened at night, around 11. We'd recently made some caps off a bit of scrap we found and wanted to invest it wisely. As we were leaving the Wrangler, we must have taken a wrong turn and ended up in the squatter side of town. From out of nowhere, these big guys show up and start barking questions at us, wanted to know if we were locals. The kid there's about as proud as a local around here gets, and started yelling back at him. Then all hell broke loose.
That sounds bad.
Kid got the worst of it, sad to say.
You remember anything about the people who attacked you?
They were big guys, young too. No old geezers like me. Hell, none of them looked even half my age. I was mostly face down in the dirt, begging for my life when it happened, so I only got a quick look at them.
That's not good.
I hope you find the bastards that did this. If you want, try asking my friend Wayne over there about him. He saw more than I did.
Okay, well, this guy had an attitude problem a moment ago. How about now, Wayne?
That true? Did the king really send you?
Yeah, he did. So how about you help me
I
out?
don't really know what else I can add. They were a bunch of guys, better dressed than most Freesiders, I guess. That help?
Every bit helps, I suppose.
Sorry I couldn't help more, especially since you're being so nice. Hey, wait, I just remembered something. I might have heard one of the guys that attacked us call another by name. We had just about had it when one of them said, "Hey, Lou, we gotta go." At least I think he said Lou. Might have been something else. Now that I think of it, he said Lou something with a T. Tenant, that's what he called him.
Aha, Lieutenant?
He probably said Lieutenant Wayne. The boy means well, but he's dumb as a mutant sometimes.
Alrighty, well then. So now we know it was probably some folks with involved with the NCR. Specifically NCR military. Not really an enemy that you want to make, but here we are.
We've got stuff we're not even allowed to sell.
Alright, I'll run this back to the king. See what he happens to say. Excuse me.
Have you found anything out? Or were you just here to chat?
Oh, let's see. The local men were attacked by soldiers. One was identified by rank.
Bunch of soldier boys, huh? They usually don't come around these parts since their big base is on the other side of the strip. If they're coming over here now, it's got to be for a reason. I didn't want to believe the rumors that they're looking to take over Vegas, but now, if something big is going down, I'm sure rumors of it will have spread. Ask around, particularly in the squatter areas where the NCR folk hang. You might also mosey on over to the Mormon fort and chat Julie Farkas up. The followers tend to be in the know about these things.
Okay.
Just don't ask her what to do about it. She'll probably ask you to hug someone or something.
All right, so back to it. We had to go to the squatter camps or see if Julie Farkas has any ideas. Let's go to see. Julie Farkas will be one of the easier ones to do. We were like just over there, so we are kind of run back and forth a little bit. I also need to drink some water.
The Mick and Ralph's for all your shopping needs. Come to Mick
Nothing in
and
the Mojave Express drop-off. Or drop box. Excuse me. Once you've been at this for a couple of hours, man, you're just your vocal ability just starts to just degrade. You know, here's Julie Farkas.
Are you here to drop off medical supplies? Leave them with the rest in the middle of the courtyard.
Let's see. Do you know anything about NCR soldiers here in Freeside?
Only a little. A friend of mine, Major Elizabeth Kieran, has been handing out supplies to the poor a little west of here.
Oh, it's time for an ad break. King thinks troops have been attacking these locals.
I know something's got them riled up, but I've been too busy with other matters to really look into it. If you're looking into the matter, talk to Elizabeth. She's in charge of the operations here in Freeside, though she won't open up to you right away. If Elizabeth holds out on you, tell her that I sent you. She should be a little more forthcoming if you mention my name. Was there anything else you wanted to talk about?
Okay, I think that'll do. All right, go talk to Kieran. And then see if, let's see, if we can get some information from her. Now, this is actually where we were going to find that thing that I was mentioning before. Let's see. because I think we are, yeah. Like there is, let's see, Elizabeth Kieran is where exactly? She is, oh wait, no, I'm on the wrong quest. GI Blue, that's what I wanted. So we do GI Blues. Yeah, okay. Sorry, a little turned around here. All right, so let's see here. We head on out of here.
Hello. Your safety guaranteed.
So you're saying Oris isn't
Now, is it? Oh, wait, no, it's this way. This way.
Hey, you got a second?
What's up, Veronica?
The Brotherhood is failing. I've always known that. If we don't change course, we're going to fall apart, or fade away. But until recently, I haven't understood where we went wrong, or how to fix it. I think I need to go home.
I'll take you there the first chance you get.
Thanks, thank you. I'll encourage people to name their non-ugly children after you. Seriously.
All right, we will eventually, we're going to have to make it to the Brotherhood of Steel at some point, because they are going to be an important faction to handle. Of course, like, pretty much nobody trusts the Brotherhood of Steel. Like, everyone, you know, more or less believes, like, okay, they're always up to their own, like, what benefits them and them alone. So, most every faction wants the Brotherhood of Steel eliminated. But that does mean that we have to go there anyway. So, Veronica does give us the ability to do that, which is great. It's just not great for them. Okay. All right. Let's see here. So, this door should be open now. That was locked before. I mentioned this as part of a quest. This is the quest. Hey, Joshua N. I'm doing all right. How are you?
Our guys put the monorail back to work. Hold up. What's the password?
I'm here to see Major Kieran. Let me pass.
If you're here to see the Major, then I suppose it's all right. Head on through.
Why, thank you. Well, how's your holiday? Assuming you celebrate Christmas. Maybe you do. Let's see. Is this Elizabeth Kieran? Yes, it is.
Welcome. There's food and water here for any citizen of the NCR. Please, have some.
Let's see. Are you with the NCR military?
Yes.
Don't care for holidays? That's okay.
Which is where this food and water comes from.
I'll take some in a second. Why don't you serve locals?
That's not really a pleasant topic of conversation. Let's just say we have our reasons.
Julie Farkas asked me to ask.
You know Julie? Not everyone in the NCR sees eye to eye with the followers, but they're okay in my book, mostly because of her. If you really want to know, we sent an envoy to the king, offering to coordinate the relief effort.
And the king refused?
In a manner of speaking. Our envoy was brutally beaten and only barely survived. My superiors ordered the...
You want to finish this game, but your attention span... I like this game a lot, but I do have a decent attention span.
Greatly reduced support. Now, there's not enough supplies to go around, even if I wanted to serve the rest of Freeside, which I don't. That's all in the past now. I should get back to work. Say hi to Julie for me.
All right, so I believe that solves that for the king. All right, cool. Let's see if I'm going to take some of this water. Wait, not steal. They said take some. All right, fine. All right, well, they didn't attack me, so at least there's that. All right, let's go back and talk to the king. And I believe what's going to ultimately happen is that's going to lead to a gunfight where we take out Pacer. That might be on a different mission. I need to double check, but like Pacer is definitely involved with riling up the tensions between the locals in Freeside and the NCR. The last game he finished was Metal Gear 3 during the summer. Oh, cool. Was it the remake or the original one? They're both good. There's also a little back way into Freeside, if we're so inclined. Let this out right by the Wrangler. Can be faster if you know it's there. It was the remake. Oh, cool. Yeah, I streamed that a few months ago. I really enjoyed it. Oh, that's right. It's time for an ad break. All right, hang on. Let me turn in the quest, and then we'll do our ad break. But that game also has a lot of talking.
Hey there. I heard that NCR soldier lady told you some wild story about them sending a messenger to us, sir.
Word gets around fast, Pacer.
That's bullshit, and it's nothing to bother the king with. More like they sent someone to spy on us and he wasn't tough enough to last in Freeside. So do everyone a favor and keep...
Nah, we're not doing that. Okay? You watched me do Metal Gear Solid 3, Silent Hill 3, and Resident Evil, can't remember which. Okay. Oh, Silent Hill F. Oh, cool.
You're a bastard after my own heart. Here, this should do it.
Thanks.
Why, you lit... You're just lucky I got something important to take care of. We'll settle this later.
Yeah, so Pacer is going to go try to cover his tracks. That's fine. That is not my problem, though. So that's Pacer's problem. So let's go chat with the king.
You find out something about them soldier boys yet?
Let's see. NCR is distributing supplies in a building down by the old train station.
Handing out supplies? Like food and stuff? That ain't nothing to get ruffled over. You find anything else?
They're only handing it out to NCR citizens.
Ah, that would explain the goons. They're here to keep people like my friends away from the food. That ain't something I support. No, sir.
They said they sent someone to discuss the issue with you.
Wait a minute. They said what?
They said that man was severely beaten and barely survived.
Huh. That would explain why they're all riled at us. Seems like we have a big misunderstanding. What the hell?
Yep, waiting for this guy. Who's going to say what?
King.
Lay it on me.
Thanks, sister.
There's a shootout going down near the train station. It's Pacer and some strangers. Might be NCR.
What is that fool doing? I need you to head out there and try to defuse the situation. Tell them I'm willing to cooperate.
All right, so going back to the old train station where we just were. And we'll see if this ends up being... Well, I don't know if it's going to be the resolution that the king wants.
Lasers, plasma, pistols, grenades. We've got it all at the Silver Rush.
All right, but I think... I'm trying to remember if there's one after this. I think this might be the end of the king's quest line. And he's going to ask us, you know, hey, what we want in return for helping. And we're going to say, I want that dog. Want that dog in me. And by in me, I mean in my party. Yep, there's the kings. Little, they're a little outgunned for this. The hell are you doing? Does this look like it's under control to you? All right, well, let's see if I can go talk to them. They're not shooting at me for now. Okay, all right. They probably will do that too. Okay, where's Kieran? There you are.
This isn't really a good time. What did you want?
King wants to help with the relief effort.
Like he helped the envoy we sent? No thanks.
That wasn't him. He didn't even know an envoy was sent.
Then he should watch his back. We know for a fact that the envoy made it to their headquarters. Still, if the king's willing to deal with us, perhaps we can work something out. I'll tell my men to stand down.
Okay. All right, now we go back, talk to the king. And I'm trying to remember if there's a third quest for the king. I don't recall. And there's Pacer. Boy, I sure hope you're proud of yourself, dude. Of course he is.
Personal space meaning anything to you, lady?
This is not the time. Not after everything you did. All right. Out of here. Let's see if there's another quest after this. If not, let's see. We'll go on to the strip tomorrow. So my next, I'll be back tomorrow. It'll be Sunday, 4 p.m. Eastern, 1 p.m. Pacific time, and that's where we will hit the strip. All right. Here you go, King.
I heard all about what happened. Maybe it's time for a little more talking and a little less fighting. You've helped us plenty, so I'll tell you what. Just this once, name whatever you want, and if I can make it happen, it's done. Don't rush it, though. Toss it around in your head a little. You only get one favor from the king.
There's a couple of things we can get. But first off, let's pump energy weapons as hard as we can. All right, and then level 16. Is there anything more that we get for level 16? I keep forgetting that. It is time for an ad break. But let's see. Action Girl, 15 points in VATS. Don't care. Let's see. Better criticals. Instantly raises skill by 15 points. That's worth it. Oh, I already have that one tagged. Whoops. Okay. We'll do... I kind of like repair. We'll do repair. 60. All right.
Things have been a lot better since you helped with those soldier boys. Thanks again. So, what can I do for you?
Well, let's see. Building is interesting. What do you know about it? About Rex here.
What about him?
Well, is there something wrong with him?
He's been acting peculiar for some time now. I took him to the followers and had him checked out, and they said his brain is bad or something.
Can they do anything?
No. They said they don't have the tools to help him.
Can I help somehow?
I don't know. Maybe. If you found a way to help my poor Rex here, I'd be much obliged. Your best bet will be to talk to Julie Farkas over at the old Mormon fort north of here. Maybe you'll have better luck than I did.
Okay, about that favor you owe me.
Ask away.
Let's see. Does joining the Kings get me into the strip really use some money? I like to think about it. Okay, so we have to do a separate thing for Rex. So let's do our last ad break.
Now, what did you want to talk about?
And so I'll be back in 3 minutes, and we'll pick up right where we left off. If you're watching on the Red or Purple apps, if you watch ads for the next 3 minutes, it helps support the streams. Thank you for doing that. If you're on TikTok, just hang out for 3 minutes, and I'll be right back. Thank you.
All right. I'll see you later.
Hey, man, what are you up to? Going to the Wrangler tonight?
Hey, can't. The King's got me busy on something.
I think maybe the best thing that you can do right now is give me a whole lot of your money. No, okay. You got 19 bucks. You know what? That was worth it. I'm glad I shot you. This boss sucks, and here's why. Meet Shadow Kumara. He's the boss of the 5th dungeon in Persona 5. In the real world, he's an elitist billionaire who gleefully works his employees to death while dreaming of going to space. Because we can't get enough of those. But in the game's cognitive world, Okumura is an 8-phase boss who sends in waves of his employees to stop you and orders them to concentrate all their attacks on just one party member. Each set of employees are weak to only 2 of the 8 element types and resist everything else, including your physical attacks. If you know their weakness, the first 2 waves go down easy. But it's the 3rd or 4th wave where you realize if you don't take all the employees down in just 2 rounds, one self-destructs and damages everyone, and the others are immediately replaced.
Going to the Wrangler tonight?
So you just
Nah, I'm gonna chill with my girl.
Oh, and Okumura gets 3 moves for every turn and buffs defense for 1 of the 4 employees, making it so much harder to take down if you don't spend a turn of yours nullifying its defense bonus. So you have to discover which element each set is weak to and pound on those, swapping out characters with those affinities as you go. Sure hope you spent time with Hifumi, because otherwise you can't change your party members to chain as many baton passes as possible per turn. But if they're all weakened, can't you all out attack like in every other fight in the game? No, because Okumura is technically part of the fight, even if he's sitting in the back on his space throne. So the game arbitrarily takes this helpful tactic away from you, and you can't cast magic forever. Your spirit points are draining fast from all the elemental attacks and healing, so unless you've been stocking up on consumables, you might blow through all your spirit points as the waves get tougher, especially if you let one wave escape and be replaced with new ones. The 6th wave is Execuroba. He's a damage sponge with no weaknesses. He gets magic wall cast on him that reflects your spells, spams the Big Bang challenge as he gets weaker, which does massive damage to the whole party. So you have to do physical attacks and guard and pray to Aura Jesus that you survive, because the boss in this fight is...
All right. Thank you, everybody, for waiting. Appreciate that. Let's go see what we can do for Rex, but I mean, just a second to make sure everyone's back. There it is. All right, we're on. Cool. So let's see. Sick with minor dehydration. Do I have any water on me? I do. There we go. All right. Drink a whole bunch of water. And let's go talk to Julie at the old Mormon fort and see what we can do for Rex. So, yeah, for that favor from the king, I mean, we don't...
We've got stuff we're not even allowed to
I'm going to hold off on that because I might use that to eat the king later. I can't believe I'm saying that for real, but it's true. I don't know if joining the kings will allow me to be able to eat him without having to wipe out everybody, which, you know, hey, that's an option. We could do.
Can I help you?
King said you could tell me more about his robot dog.
Rex? It breaks my heart every time I see him. He's such a good dog.
King brought him here then?
Yes, a few months ago. We had to tell him there was nothing we could do.
So you can't heal him?
No. Rex's condition is way beyond anything we can handle. He requires brain surgery and some sophisticated cybernetics work, too.
So there's no chance he'll ever get better?
I didn't say that. While no one here has that kind of expertise, I do know of one man who might fit the bill. There's an old scientist named Dr. Henry who reportedly specializes in this sort of procedure. He'd probably be your best bet. Last I heard, he was living up in Jacobstown, far to the northwest.
Well, thank you. You've been very
No
helpful.
problem.
All right, now we haven't been to Jacobstown yet. We'll have to do that another time. But let's head on back over there. And I believe that the king will lend us Rex so that we can take him over to Jacobstown. Jacobstown will come later. I don't think we have a reason to be there for a little while. It's sort of a later game area. There's a really fun companion we can get from there. I'm not going to spoil it. It's just stupid fun. All right. Head on back. Pacer's around somewhere. Probably doesn't like me right now, and I don't care.
What can the king do for you?
Okay, Julie Farkas said a man in Jacobstown can treat Rex.
She said, what? Why didn't she just say so when I was there? Actually, come to think of it, I was pretty angry when I went down there.
Yeah.
I vaguely recall something about upending a few tables, maybe knocking out one of her doctors. Anyway, that's incredible news.
That's incredible news.
Only thing is, there's too much going on around here for me to make a trip like that. And I need all of my guys just to keep things settled here. You seem to be awfully interested in my boy Rex here, and you've done some good work for me already. I'll tell you what, you promised to get Rexy here to that doctor, and I'll lend him to you. What do you say?
You got it.
I can't thank you enough. Now, there's a few things you should know about old Rex here if you're going to be traveling together.
What's that?
First, he hates rats. Can't stand the things. Giant rats, mole rats, doesn't matter. He catches a whiff of one, and he's off like a shot after him. He's normally pretty obedient, but you might have to chase him some if he goes after one of the little varmints. Second, he doesn't like hats, or the people wearing them. Don't ask. I have no idea why. Maybe because it rhymes with rats.
Maybe.
That should be it, though. Other than the occasional bad spot when his brain starts hurting him, that is.
No,
but I'm
poor
hoping
boy.
you'll see to that. I wish you both luck. Take care of my Rex now, you hear?
Will do.
This is your new master. Protect her as you would me.
Okay. Growls at Edie's presence. Well, too bad. It can only... Oh, yeah, that's right. So, okay. So apparently you can only do Edie or Rex at let me, just real quick. Let me... Is there a way that I can resolve that? So let's see. There is a... This is, of course, all the different mods that I have installed. Let's see. I don't know if there is a way to fix that. Let's see. Companion switch. I already have unlimited companions on. Controls interface. Restore, remove companions. Slow motion mode. Sorry about this, folks. I'm just trying to see, like... True passive mode. Companion that is set to passive will be truly passive. Not okay. Infinite ammo. Manage equipment. Draw with player. Unlimited companions. Removes the one humanoid. You can have as many as you want. Okay. I'll have to look into that and see if we can solve it. But I can do that on my own. Let's see. Because let's see. I will see if the mods will allow it. If there is any way to make it happen. Let's see. Maybe I have to do it manually. All right. You have a thing about people with hats. We're on the same side. Settle down. Yeah. Come along. I think we should travel together. Okay, so it works. We just have to, like, manually do it. Yeah, so it'd be like you could get one human and then one non-human companion. So you would get Rex and or Edie. Or Edie, but not both. But now we do. All right, we have pretty much... I mean, this game is just stuffed with content, as you can imagine. There's plenty to do. But for now... We're going to head towards the strip for tomorrow and continue on. And we're going to say hi to Benny for the first time since the start of the game. So let's see. We'll do that tomorrow. Thank you so much for being here, everybody. Let's see. I really appreciate getting a chance to run this one. This is one of my favorite games. So getting to be able to share it and do it in a different way than I ever have before is going to be it's going to be a blast. All right, everyone. Hope you all have an excellent rest of your weekend. If you are celebrating Christmas, or if you're celebrating anything, I hope it went up really well. And I will see you all tomorrow. All right, it'll be 4 p.m. Eastern, 1 p.m. Pacific time. Thank you very much, everybody. I've been KevinHelpUs, and I hope you have